All right. Big ups, all of you knuckle dragging, mouth drooling detractors. Happy August. Happy Sunday. Let's get into some goings on in the Snortex. And big ups to Chill Spooky with that $2 super chat. Before we even get started, let's get you a Begamon card there. There we go. And let us get into what I want to go over today. It seems like on Friday, he had played Dark Souls. I think that got about $100, and then good old Anon wailed out for Friday Night Fights. Who knows if that's real or not? I don't think that we do know. But what I want to watch, because not a lot of people clipped a whole lot about it. Excuse me, Friday. But I found a more interesting clip that DS Pikachu actually put up a couple of days ago that he was able to snag from Kino Casino. And it's Kino Casino reacting to DSP Gaming's positivity playlist from like 2013 or something like that. It's like a 40-minute Kino clip. We may or may not watch the whole thing, depending, but I only got a few minutes into it. I want to check it out, so let us do that. Again, big ups, everybody. Appreciate y'all hanging out.
Someone's illegally stealing my content, and you should leave and report them immediately.
Is that it?
Okay, let's have a look at Phil.
Okay. Well, there we go.
So here we have a segment that I've been kind of cooking up for a little while.
This one
about
right here,
Phil.
so my eyes are fucking.
Yes.
Light.
So if we go into this DSP positivity folder, we're going to start here. This is a tweet from ALT of the That Being Said podcast. Philip is now claiming his evolution into a more positive person happened in 2004. It's crazy just how many times a single person can recognize they're an asshole and then truly become a more positive person. My favorite is when he made 5 videos about this in 2013. Now, why I'm bringing this up and
yeah, this is when, like I say, so we're going back 13 years now. And apparently he, back in 2013, had made some kind of a series about how he was going to, it was all hashtag DS positive, by the way. He was going to be more positive, or positive changes that he had made, and everything was going to be better and different. And I don't know, something about this. I was absolutely intrigued when I saw that DS Pikachu had posted this.
going back to this playlist, I watched this and I was truly shocked that nothing has changed in the last 13 years. That Phil still every single day for the last 13 years has claimed that he has.
Since we're watching Kino and DS Pikachu, I'm going to move some of my shit out of the way a little bit here so that you guys can see more of the screen.
Now changed, that previously in years past or that same year or day before was a total piece of shit, but now he's become a totally positive and changed person. What's amazing about this, so this is actually the #1, so he did this top 5 countdown, the top 5 positive changes in Phil's life in 2013. And
there it is, top 5 positive changes. I just saw a post on Twitter of a guy on Instagram that took a picture with DSP in a grocery store. It looks so much worse than anything we've seen on camera. Is this current? Is this recent? That they got a picture? They got a picture with him, or they got a picture of him? I feel like I need to know these things. I don't, but I feel like I need to.
how he's become like a positive and wonderful person, and the streams have become positive. But #1 is literally him being the most negative and seething person possible about the detractors. So we're going to have a listen to this.
Okay.
And you're going to see, like, this is the twisted
How egotistical can you be? Oh, just wait.
mental illness of Phil.
They got a selfie with him. Oh, May, get the fuck out of here. I don't follow on the Twitters and the X's and such. So if it's anything that happened on there, it will always be news to me.
Display.
It's DSP's hashtag DS Positive Countdown.
DS positive.
It's like It's exactly as cringe as it sounds. And I think even if we were to all rewind back to 2013, I think it would still be cringe even 13 years ago. A picture with him taken on May 16th. Oh, and he looks like ass, huh? I really wouldn't be surprised if there was like some kind of maybe like filter on the camera. He's got those specific, lights, and as like as we see him every day, imagine if that's with like some like type of like quote unquote like beauty filter, like for lack of a better term or something like that. Big ups Nero, big ups Virgil, big ups everybody. How the fuck are we all doing? Let's watch this.
The DS
I
positive countdown.
I wish she was HIV positive.
5
Oh, Jesus Christ, Andy. What the fuck?
amazingly positive things that happened in the year of 2013. Well, all right. I figured we would round up this real positive hashtag DS positive series with something that kind of is a summary of everything and really led to one.
I feel like he was desperate to try to get hashtag DS positive like trending or something.
Big improvement for me this year. As you
Go ahead,
guys
Phil.
know, over the years, I've really dedicated myself to putting out as much quality content as possible for you.
Oh my
Going
god.
the extra mile, playing every single
Oh, yeah?
retail video game that I could play, staying up late.
Going the
midnight-
extra mile is playing every video game he can.
Retail.
That's great, Phil.
Video game.
Yeah, he's a
Throws
retail
in the
video
word
game. He
retail.
loves those buzzwords. It's never changed. Huh?
Hi, big ups. Thanks for the 220. I appreciate you. I'm not just toxic. I'm DS positive. Big ups. I'm pulling the Reform Drunk Begamon card. Brand new for Series 2. It's one of my favorites, Reform Drunk.
Yeah.
Releases, staying up late overnight, babysitting uploads to YouTube when the
I
website
listened to this video earlier in my work shift. This was great. I don't know how I missed this a couple days ago from DS Pikachu, but as soon as I found it and I realized I hadn't seen it before, I was like, oh shit.
didn't want to freaking work. And now
So,
this year, obviously,
He's
adapting.
already being negative and complaining about how the morons at YouTube, the site won't work. I'm having to babysit the upload.
Yep, I have to stay late and work extra hard, and I have to play all of these video games, and YouTube is just making me sit up and babysit it because it doesn't know how to work right because it's so fucking stupid.
Lots of new technologies and things, investing a tremendous amount of money into it.
Now,
And all in
he's
all,
claimed he's invested in new technologies. I'm not really sure what that was because I'm pretty sure he's still filming fucking TV.
I was going to say, I don't think at this point where he's talking about investing, a sizable amount of money, I don't think he'd gone direct capture yet at this point. This was 2013. I thought, was it 15? I know that people like argued with him for like, I think it was like 3 or 4 years to go from filming the TV to direct capture. And I think didn't it take like 3 or 4 years for him to finally realize that he needed like, however, like internal, external capture card, like however he chose to go. Obviously he chose external, but like, didn't that take years? And I don't think he was doing it in 2013.
Green at this point. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure what these new technologies are that he's speaking of, but
I have to say that it's been a great experience. But I want to tell you this right now because this is the absolute
Yeah,
guy.
you're going to get some rare shots of him actually being out in the wild, not wearing jammy pants, looking like a regular person, going out and being social and doing things. Crazy Cat, thanks for being a member for 16 months, honey. I appreciate you. Big ups. DS positive. Seems like some kind of disease. Makes you very negative and weirdly antisocial and highly narcissistic, too.
God's honest truth. The year 2013
So it's obviously a lie.
was my favorite year of doing this. Regardless of the
No.
fact that, yes, my viewership took a little dive.
why does
because
he think that
What
that's an
the fuck?
appetizing
We're
way
moving
to
on to
film
other
this
things.
cheesesteak?
Oh my
It
God.
looks fucking gross.
That's a cheese. I thought it was
bro.
a hot dog for a second. It looked so disgusting. I couldn't even keep my eyes open on it. Like, what the
They're
fuck?
playing other games and moving into
My
other
glasses.
fads that I'm not into. And a lot of people view me as the old man, the dinosaur who's doing this and that. Oh,
Pause. So even back in 2013, he was viewed as an old man and a dinosaur.
I don't think he's ever not been viewed as an old man and a dinosaur, even when he was like 27, 28, 29, and he was doing this, I still think that everybody was like, fucking it. Okay, boomer. Not only did it take him years to do direct capture, he ranted and banned and deleted comments and blocked people. Why am I surprised? For even bringing it up for years until he did it. And I think that he still continues to do that. Charlie, thanks for the 5. I appreciate you. Big ups. I'm pulling the super sticker Begamon card. This weekend is the biggest event of the year in Seattle. Seafair. Hydroplane races, Blue Angel display parades. I bet Phil has never been. I would not bet against you. I would lose.
When he was only
That
like
sounds fun as fuck, though.
30 years old. I think he might have still been in his 20s. And he was an old man and a dinosaur even back then. This motherfucker came out of the womb being 65 years old.
Oh,
That's so great. That's such a great line. This man came out of the womb being 65 years old.
You know,
my God.
he reminds you of like the old person who always complains it's too cold or it's too like their food. The food's too cold. The food's too hot. The temperature. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It's so funny.
Who's the hot new upstart? That's fine, and that's always going to happen. But for me, this year was the best year because for once in my life, since I've been doing this full time on YouTube, I had a work-life balance. That's right.
Well,
for the
that's
very
gone.
first time, I was able to say, if I need time off, I can take it. If I need to go do
Wow,
something,
wait a
I can
minute.
do it.
So vacations aren't bad then, Phil, huh? Back then, when Phil actually was successful and actually did have money before he blew everything on stupid fucking statues and
Let's hear that part again. He got sent an AARP card with his birth certificate. That's it. No one's going to say anything funnier than that right there. Crazy Cat. You got it for the day. That's it right there. He got sent an AARP card with his birth certificate. Nope. I'm dead. I don't want to hear anything else.
these aren't bad then, Phil, huh?
But for me this year,
Let's really hear what he says here about work-life balance and taking time off. Because remember, anybody who takes a few days away, anybody who takes a vacation, they're mocking it. They're mocking you. They're taking your money and they're running and they don't give a fuck about you. They shouldn't be taking a vacation. Everybody should be working until 10 years after they fucking die. Okay, so let's see what he says here and how he feels about this in 2013.
Was the best year because for once in my life, since I've been doing this full time on YouTube, I had a work-life balance.
That seems to be important to him. For the first time since I've been doing this, I have a work-life balance. And look at him. He's out. He's out eating on camera. You know what he could be doing now for DSP Tries It and he wouldn't get cold food. If Kat didn't want to be on camera, she could film him just like Panda Ree, who this is, used to film him all the time.
That's right.
Well,
for the
that's
very
gone.
first time, I was able to say, if I need time off, I can take it.
I have been able to say, if I need time off, I can take it. But now remember, he will preach to you that he's there 6 days a week and he's dedicated. And people who aren't dedicated, they take vacations and they fuck off. And
If I need to go do
Wow,
something,
wait a
I can
minute.
do it.
So vacations aren't bad then, Phil, huh?
sounds like you understood that everyone needs to take time off and wants to take time off. And I mean, everybody knows, I think, the phrase and the term YouTube burnout. And anybody who is even a small time YouTuber understands what YouTube burnout is and knows that it's a very real thing. So, sounds like he knows this. And also says that this year he has the ability to, if he needs it, he can take it. But, this becomes interesting. It's almost like he still needs it because everybody needs time off. Everybody needs time away. But why isn't he taking it? Probably because he's fucking broke.
Back then, when Phil actually was successful and actually did have money before he blew everything on stupid fucking statues and bullshit, Phil actually did take time off and had a healthy work-life balance. But you see, we're evil. for taking time off because Phil can't take time off anymore because he's broke is a fucking joke. Funny how that works there, eh, Philip? You fucking retard. Look at him. He's actually outside.
He is. Yes, he's outside somewhere.
The sun is actually touching his skin. He's actually doing things. This guy got broken by life, by himself and his own bad decisions. And now he's a scared, sad little fucking hermit that can't take even one day off. It's tough.
Wait, if I want to go on an extra...
Did he put ketchup and mustard in the Philly cheesesteak?
He did.
I believe it was cheese and chili, I think, question mark. All I know is whatever it was, it looked like ass.
trip with my girlfriend.
You're also wearing it all over your face there, sir.
Just gonna do it because what way that I've been
It's like on both sides of his mouth.
doing things and making changes, I usually always had content for you guys anyway. Because I was uploading fewer videos a day, it means that I had a surplus of videos. And so when I'm off in Philadelphia with my girlfriend,
the same
there's
principle
still...
applies, Phil, where if you were to save your money and have a surplus of cash, you could actually take time off. You
Correct.
know? It's funny how that works.
new content going live the entire time. When I'm off at SGC, if you're not interested in the SGC vlogs, you've still got gameplay footage coming out. And these changes have allowed me to finally feel some relief. And quite honestly, these changes I feel have allowed me to enjoy gaming again. There were a lot of people who were saying in the years of 2011 and
So at some point while he was doing this, sometime before 2013, he had stopped enjoying gaming. But now remember, we're supposed to believe now at this point in 2026 that it's still a huge passion for him and he loves doing all this stuff. But he's already like, this is his video. This is his voice. You know, so
2012,
he's already admitted to once being kind of over video games.
it seemed like I was getting burnt out.
Big ups, King Be Cruel. I haven't seen you in a minute, honey. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, some people have been talking about that there was on the Twitters, on the Instagrams, on the whatever, that, yeah, somebody got a picture of Phil in the wild. I have not seen the photo, but yes, apparently that is a thing that has happened.
Even back then, people were like, it seems like Phil hates gaming and
There it is.
is burnt out. We are now 13 years later.
Yep.
And he's never hated gaming and what he does for a living any more than he does now.
That's true. But again, back 13 years ago, he has already admitted to feeling burnt out. And the words were, I was able to enjoy gaming again.
And is super fucking burned out, but can't afford to take a vacation. Literally nothing has changed. It's the exact same as it was 13 years ago. I guess it's more depressing, you know, because he used to actually leave his house. Now he doesn't. But.
So many games that it was just like going through the motions. My commentary wasn't even that good anymore.
This is his video, by the way, that they're playing. I mean, this is the drunkest person I've ever experienced, like holding a camera. It's hard for me to even like look at the footage. I almost get that feeling that you get of like being like seasick or something, just sitting here watching it.
It's funny because almost no one said that this year. I mean,
notice that though.
Completely different
it's
reasons.
always in the past. It's like, oh yeah, back then I was so bad. So even here in 2013, he's like, yeah, 2011, 2012, that was shit. But now it's good. And you'll fast forward like a year, 2014, he'll say, oh, 2013 was shit, but now 2014. And it's just an endless cycle of the same pattern of behavior. Forever.
No year is a good year for Phil.
To hate on me.
And he quit Pal World today.
They're always negative Nancy's, but really no one said, wow, Phil really sucked this year. He was boring. There was
no, they did.
No, everyone says that every year.
Remember, people have offered him lifelines, Kino, and side scrollers only for Phil to insult them. There is going to be a whole segment here that we're going to get to. It's funny, G-Curse, that you say side scrollers. We're going to get there.
Trust me, they did say that, Phil.
Or, you know, going on around him. No, it was the complete opposite. A lot of people said this is the year where I was more reinvigorated. I was more excited about the games. I was really pumped about the new console
says
releases.
this every year.
And a lot of people enjoyed the fact that my commentary
Even back in like 2013, shout out to a lot of people,
was on par with
It's so weird to watch these little time capsules.
the past. And so
Wow. My commentary
what an
was
accomplishment.
on par.
Wow, I was at the same level I was before. That's great, bud.
Okay.
You're really nailing it.
Okay.
I have to say to everyone, thank you so much.
That's the funniest compliment to yourself. I would like to say that I have not declined or improved. I am the same.
I have delivered the same.
For being understanding.
It is still the life of mediocrity. It doesn't suck too bad, but it's not really great either.
In the year of 2013.
It's not what you wanted to eat, and it tastes kind of gross, but it won't give you diarrhea later.
In a year when there was a big turn and a big negative movement against me from people who were jealous, from
And here come detractors.
people who were just pissed.
Okay.
Remember, this is supposed to be the positive things. The positive things and the positive changes or whatever the case is supposed to be. Crazy Cat, big ups. I appreciate the 10. Big ups on pulling the Saucerer Begamon card. I swear he's been a fucking old lemon on everything this week. Him looking into the camera on Dark Souls 2 almost killed me with the amount of acid he has seething in him. Every time he dies, I know he just stares at the camera. And it's the foulest, most like repugnant look of just disgust.
So now we're talking about positivity, and we're 3 minutes in, and it's completely off the rails where he's now screaming
People are jealous of him or something, he said.
about the people who are jealous of him, that are hating on him because of his success,
Nothing's
the detractors.
changed.
Nothing has changed. It's the same.
In over a decade, too, by the way. This isn't 2 years ago or 5 years ago. This is 13 years ago. That's wild to me. That's wild.
People who right now, with these new content ID matches happening on YouTube, they're saying, oh, well, good, because people should have to get real jobs and they shouldn't be able to make money off the internet and off of YouTube. You people are so miserable.
Job.
You're so pathetic that
Whoa,
you
is this
I don't know. I think I might have edited this part out if it would have been my video where I'm talking about positivity. What happened to hashtag DS positive?
positive? You're miserable. You're
You're
pathetic. Whoa.
bad.
Hashtag DS positive. Best changes of the year that you negative, pathetic morons that are jealous of me have lost, and I'm a winner. Whoa, Phil. Whoa.
something
It's
that
chill.
you enjoyed into a way to support yourself, that you've got to let that negativity permeate into everyone else and everything else. And
Who taught him permeate? That's number one. Did anyone ask him about the selfie? Somebody said it happened back in May. We're here in August. I don't recall this, but I didn't even. I don't know. I spend so much time in the Snortex. Like what I've heard and what I haven't, like I could almost like think to myself, oh yeah, I've heard that and I'm not sure. So I don't remember.
really didn't let that happen. I said, you know what? I'm going to push forward with my positive changes. I'm never going to allow myself to be held down by people who tell me what and how to do something. If someone tells me I can't do it, that means that I'm more motivated to do it, and I'm not going anywhere.
Well,
I
Phil,
wanna
I've
personally
told you
thank
you
everyone-
can't go on a vacation. Are you motivated to do it now? Like, he's such a fucking loser, man. Like,
out there who stood up for me this year, who continued to support my
And thanks for the 5. I appreciate you. Bonus depression. In the height of his income when he wanted to move away from gaming, he was too lazy to actually shift, and now he's locked in place. And boy, we have seen it. We have seen him trying over the last couple of years, even, I mean, through all of the years, but specifically the last couple with the Kino and the what was the wrestling show called? It's Smart Guys. And he was trying to really, I think he was trying to make DSP Tries It a bigger segment than it really was. I just think that people didn't go for it. Remember, he tried the liquor and he bought a couple of other different things. The beer was the most abysmal one I can remember. The politics show, the React show, whatever happened to DSP Throwback. So he is still struggling and trying to move away from gaming. And of course, probably the most daunting of all was him working with Kino Casino. And where are we now? That's where we are.
content. If you are a
Like,
newcomer,
this is a
new
grown
viewer
man.
who maybe
who needs other people to stand up for him. What
That's
a weird
so
man.
pathetic, bro.
Thank you for standing up for me against the jealous trolls.
What a pussy.
Just this year jumped on. I want to thank
What the fuck am I looking at? My eyes are hurting. Like, God.
for not
Phil, hold it
listening
steady.
this?
You fucking
all they wanted to say was
Parkinson's.
negative bullshit.
Oh, the cologne. Everybody coming in hot with the cologne. I forgot about that. Oh my God. I'm so glad you guys are here. I would forget so much of this dented shit because the lore is like so dense and so deep with this guy. I forgot about the cologne, or I guess lack thereof cologne, because he never would do the DSP tries it.
No, seriously.
He's walking around Philadelphia, like shaking it like he's taking a fucking piss or something.
It's like zoomed in so much.
It's
How?
like, yeah, Jamie
How?
shakes like fucking alcoholic withdrawal or what?
This is
Like,
like-
whoa.
If you were to show someone this, they go, "Is this from Cloverfield?"
Shit about me. Because as you know, there is always a little nugget of truth in things that people say, but the fact that the people really just completely blew stuff out of proportion this year to try to just
Wait. He goes, "Listen,
So this is so positive.
There's truth to what
There's
they
a
say,
group
but
of people. Listen, there's truth to what they're saying, but they're blowing it up out of proportion to try and destroy me and my business. Why are you giving it attention then, Mr. Positive? Like, this is how he fed this monster and created the detractors, was by acting like this, and at the same time gaslighting everybody that it was positive. It's amazing to watch, like, the genesis of this.
I was going to say this time capsule is great.
destroy my internet personality and my internet career was absolutely
destroy my internet
In my
personality.
internet career, in my internet person. So it's not your real personality. It's like you're a fraud. You're a fake. It's all put on. It's a persona, huh, Phil? Okay.
ludicrous. But we stayed positive and we focused on
We
being
stayed
positive.
positive.
And there are more positive changes coming. As I've previously said, in the year 2014, I'm looking to move out of Connecticut. And I'm looking to go to a place that's a lot less expensive.
What
where I
a
can be-
disaster. He actually went to a place that was even more expensive, probably the most expensive place to live in the country, the Pacific Northwest of Seattle. You know, fucking.
What do you think? Does he wear cologne because his roommate says he stinks, or two, because the cat box stinks so bad he doesn't want to smell it, so he covers himself in cologne? I don't believe that he wears cologne. He says that he does. He says that he wears cologne around the house. I don't believe it. You can tell the days where he doesn't shower before he rolls into the camera and starts streaming. There's no way. He has cologne. I'm sure Kat's bought him cologne, or honestly, just like some of his shirts that are fucking 20 years old. I bet you some of that shit's like fucking 20 years old. Because what do you get an asshole like this for a birthday, for an anniversary? I guarantee Kat just fucking bought him. Or he bought him on Amazon or whatever. But like day to day, I don't think he wears cologne. I don't think he takes really very good care of himself.
Destroyed
But
his
isn't
life.
that crazy though? I'm gonna do something more positive. I'm moving. Oh, okay. How does
Yeah,
that
go
affect
ahead.
us like, at all? Or
You
your
know,
audience?
Well, it's back.
Kat douses him in Febreze. I feel like it's more so she chases him around the house with a can of Lysol. Like, get in the goddamn shower. Get in the shower, you fucking smell.
Better for me. Free.
out great entertainment content for you, even better, because maybe I'll have a green screen set up, I'll have more places to film. I'll be able to
Maybe
do
he'll
more
have
creative
a
content.
green screen.
Never happened.
Phil,
Did it?
how hard is it to fucking buy a green screen, sire?
He still
Like
doesn't
even
have one.
back then, it was not that expensive.
Exactly. Silent weapons. Ode a broken toilet. Exactly. 100%. So you think 3, chronic alcoholism has destroyed his sense of smell, so he doesn't need the cologne. No, I kind of think that. How do I word this? I think he's okay with his own stench. I think he's just, you know how like people who smoke or whatever, like if you don't and you show up and you do something with them, you're like covering your mouth. You're like, oh my God, like you look like you taste like a pack of Camels because they smoke and you don't. Well, to someone who smokes, they have no idea because like they're used to being in their own like smoke or smells or whatever. So I think since he never leaves his house, I think his, how do we word this? I think his aroma, I think he just thinks his house smells like that. I think he just is, he has just become accustomed to like, this is just how everything smells now. You know who? Thanks for the 5. I appreciate you. Took a 2-week break from the Snortex. Well, big ups to you. Return is like an American who lives abroad and comes home and goes to Walmart overwhelmed by all the wild shit. Well, big ups to you. I appreciate the 5er.
This is that cheap effect that like his face is half chopped off now. No green screen still.
Than ever before. Okay. In addition to that, I have a major announcement that I want to make. I've decided officially as of today, I'm going to buy thekingofhate.com. You might be saying, what do you...
Oh God, even back in 2013, we were pulling the, now what do I mean by that? Allow me to explain.
Wow, that aged well, Phil. That's so positive, being the king of hate. Well, that sounds really positive and meaningful, Phil. I've decided to buy thekingofhate.com. This is a really positive change.
Well, that's a really
Oh my God.
a major announcement.
You mean? I thought this is your website already. Thekingofhate.com is a fan site owned by a former fan. I don't know if he even watches any content on the internet anymore.
Why is he a former? Why
He does. He just doesn't watch your shit.
is he a former fan? By the way, this guy Teo came back like around the time of the King Snake arc when we were working with Phil. And remember, like, Phil did this interview with Teo, and like I think Teo felt at him. I'm pretty sure. Am I wrong? I'm pretty sure that happened. I might be wrong.
I don't know about that.
Late 2010, at a time when I
Remember, he tried to claim he never claimed the King of Hate. That was what detractors used to call him. Oh, I remember that nonsense. I never referred to myself as the King of Hate. Everybody else called me the King of Hate, and I just ran with it. Yeah, okay, weirdo, whatever you say.
lost my job, he had already made fan sites for other people such as SSOHPKC, and he said, I'll make it for you for
That's a good question, Crazy Cat. Does he still own? Surely not, right? That is, I don't know.
free, and I'll just basically be an
What is
absentee
this game
person.
he's playing?
I'm not going to be on the site. It'll exist, and other people can jump in and be the admins.
Hey, what is this game? Is this fucking Saints Row?
I don't know.
Such. And the problem was, because he was an absentee, we never really had
Oh, Dead Rising 3? Oh, I never played on. Or 4?
I thought
over
it.
this-
I was my gut instinct was it was Dead Rising, but I wasn't sure. I also haven't been paying attention at all
Yeah.
to the gameplay. I've just been listening to Phil cry.
It looks sick, but I fucking hated the remake so much. It was horrible. Unplayable garbage.
site. And so you had people
Sucks.
who, unfortunately, such
Remake
as
is
his partner,
shit.
were being overly negative on the site. They were bringing things to the site that we didn't want, and I really couldn't say no.
The graphics on the remake are worse than the original somehow. Like, the fucking fidelity is better, but the graphics are worse.
Because I didn't own the site. I've decided that I'm going to purchase the site fully from Teo. We're going to own it in the year 2014. We're going to have full access to the FTP servers. I'm definitely thinking of doing some things financially to upgrade the website and to bring it into the current generation and possibly even start using it as a hub for my content. It'll tell you when I'm
I
going to...
think it's weird he had to add the word financially in there. I'm going to do some things financially. Just say you're doing some things to improve the site. We don't need that word financial in there, sir.
stream. It'll tell you
Oh
when my
my
videos are going to
God.
go live. I've got a lot of ideas for the website, but I need to own it first. So I am in the stages right now of purchasing it. That's going to be just another major positive thing. So hashtag DS Positive, everyone. Keep it up. Thank you for
Hashtag
watching.
DS
I will see you
Keep
for
it
more
up,
year-end
bros.
series and more gameplay.
Oh,
right around
yeah,
the corner.
guys.
Stay positive.
Oh, yeah. And of course, these 5 things or whatever that he did were all in separate videos. It wasn't just a top 5 and it was all in one video. Nope. It was 5 separate, long-winded, ranty videos.
Stay
Oh my
positive. All right,
God.
let's do another one. Let's have a look. Here's number 2. The number 2 positive change that year. By the way, what even was number one?
I don't know.
Like, what even was the positive change? Like, does anybody even know what it actually even was? Like,
but you're
fucking
right.
ridiculous.
That's actually, hang on, let's see. There was nothing. He moved.
It was just promises and things he was going to do. He's going to move. He's going to buy the King of Hate. Very positive.
I don't even know. That's actually funny. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that video it was entirely like the list. I thought he was numbering. It was
he made
one thing.
5 of these videos, man. Which is funny to me because you know right well he wanted to milk it and do like 10 or 15, you know. But like he could only come up with
views.
5
No, the
copes
views were
of
probably
how he
garbage,
became
dude.
positive. Oh fuck!
The
Somehow
views.
all these videos are still up. Like it's crazy.
It's DSP's hashtag DS Positive Countdown.
Oh my
5
god!
amazingly positive things that happened in the year of
Amazingly
2013.
positive.
Oh, amazingly positive things that happened. Okay.
Number 2, being able to
Oh,
track.
wait. Let's go
Okay,
back.
hold on.
Hang
But wasn't
hang
that
hang
at number 1 that he was able to travel and take
Does he-
trips? Wasn't that number 1? What the fuck?
Wait, is that number 1 right there?
So I love
Hang on,
though
wait.
that like
Let's start with number
traveling,
1.
taking vacations,
It's
and trips
DSP.
was like so core and so central to his success and his work life balance.
Does he say it?
listed it twice as the number 2 and number 1
Positive
reason.
things that
But
happened
now
in
vacations are evil and wrong.
Wait, is
the
this?
year of 2013. Well, all right. I figured we would round up this real positive hashtag DS Positive series.
What? Did we start backwards? Because that was
No,
one.
that's number 1. We did. So it's
Why did
number
he say
1 is like the
He goes, I'm gonna wrap up the series. Oh, it was in
because
reverse.
he's counting
Oh,
it
okay.
down from 5 to yeah.
Okay.
It's DSP's
All right.
hashtag happens in 2. Being able to travel, attend lots of gaming themed events, and especially SGC's
This meant a
Screwtack
lot
Gaming
to him,
Convention
eh?
this year in Texas.
He loved being at Stuttering
So I
Craig's
feel that I really wanted to
Screwtack
dedicate
Gaming
an entire
Convention.
video
Oh,
just
this
to the
ain't
guys.
bad, huh? Oh, it broke Phil's heart. He was treated so good by Stuttering Craig at the
Oh,
Screw Attack Gaming Convention.
bro.
And then Craig ripped his fucking heart out, spat on it, stomped on it.
Can he film?
Oh,
Does he know
man,
how to
he wished
film?
he could go on vacation. He wished he had friends and people who respected him.
Crazy Cat, I appreciate the 5. Phil had to make 5 videos because his gin brain can't remember what the positive things were. I don't know what was positive that we were supposed to get out of that first video. He's buying a website. He, I guess, could take vacations and have free time. I guess.
But he can't. But we can. But he can't.
Screw Attack.
Fuck.
And
Look how he films, bro.
the reason I want to do this
I thought he was filming badly because it was zoomed in. You know when
Oh, and this is his booth, by the way. Here they go into this here in a little bit more
You zoom in, it's hard.
detail in a second, but this is all that he has at his booth. I don't know what it says here on this paper. It's hard to see. It's literally a laptop with his videos playing and his little business cards here. Which I didn't, they talk about this. Like I say, it's not like I discovered something they didn't, but yeah, this is some of the saddest shit I've ever seen.
to keep it steady. Those old cameras.
Buddy, why did you think he could
is
do
because they
anything
really did
competently?
reach out
This is
to
some
us.
of the
They
worst
were
camera
great to
work
us
I've
this year.
ever
Let
seen.
me tell
Oh,
you a
it
little
actually
story.
hurt your
I used to
eyes.
be a huge fan of Screw Attack and
Hear this?
everything
He's
that
a
they did
huge
on
fan of
GameTrailers.com
Screw
and of
Attack.
course on their own.
Whoa! Is that?
Whoa! It's Panda Ree.
Whoa!
A huge fan.
Whoa.
Did he start playing his?
She was only
Oh my God.
17.
Did he have a booth? And all it was
Yes.
a laptop and his videos playing.
Yes. And there's his business card. Do you see his business card with his picture in the top left-hand
Ooh,
corner?
mm.
That's
Eggshell-
clearly filmed.
Eggshell
Oh my
white.
God.
Mm.
tasteful.
Ooh,
Wow.
yeah,
Let's
wow.
see Phil
Ooh.
Burnell's card.
of Screw Attack and everything that they did on GameTrailers.com and of course on the
Wait, is that Phil's too? Behind
Look
him?
at everybody
Their own
else. Like,
website.
no, that's not Phil's
Of course,
fucking
I got introduced
booth.
to them through the Angry Video Game Nerd like most people did. But
Bro.
Phil actually ran panels and spoke before crowds of
Yeah, here we go. This is something that you got to really dig back for all of this stuff here.
people at once. Can you imagine him doing something like this now? There's no way, bro. He's been completely psychologically broken, man. He's just done.
these guys were very entertaining. I actually went to MagFest back in like 2007 or 2008. Met
John?
these guys in person.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's
yeah.
John.
Yeah, at the end, standing up there, not the dude that just walked into frame here, but we got John Rambo right here. I don't know who this is, and then of course Panda Lee, and then yep, but this right here is John Rambo.
Yeah, on the left.
Rambo over
Right
in the
here.
corner. Yeah.
The nicest people
Wow,
I
you had
ever met.
friends?
Completely friendly. I hung out with them. I actually entered a tournament with them. We had a blast. And so this year, now that I'm completely different person from back then, I have a huge
So pause.
internet presence.
So now he's a completely different person from who he was in the past. Completely positive in 2013. Like, this is amazing.
Notice there's not a crowd shot. Well, wasn't there a big debate that he said like he had packed a room or something like that? And then somebody has footage of the like hotel or wherever the event was where his little room was, and like there were empty seats everywhere. But he tried to say that there were people like out the door lined up to get into his like panel or something like that. Oh, was that Howard? Was that John Rambo and Howard?
It's the exact same copes endlessly about how he always was a bad person, but now he's good. Now, today he is, for sure.
And they announced that Screw
Wait. So when he goes, I've changed as a person, he means over 10 years ago?
Well, yeah, the thing is, right, like it's constantly changing. It's constantly being retconned when he finally became a good person. Just a month ago, he was trying to tell us he became a good person in 2004. But here in 2013, he's admitting that as recently as a couple years ago, he was a piece of shit. But now he's changed for the positive and the better. So,
Okay.
Attack Gaming Convention was coming.
All right, Silent Weapons, thanks for the 5. Big ups. Phil's panel was sponsored by MT Seats. You're too fucking funny.
Back, I knew it was my chance to maybe get my foot in the door, and so I sent them a little message. Said, "Can I please talk to Craig? Because I would really be interested in attending your event and possibly being a featured guest and having a panel and doing all kinds of stuff." And Craig immediately responded.
Craig? Do you mean Craig? Why can't you English? Jesus Christ, sir. I could see if you weren't born here, maybe English wasn't your mother tongue. Craig? Who the fuck is Craig?
He remembered.
Craig?
Thank you. I knew it was coming, but still.
Craig
Like
immediately
Keurig?
responded.
They called
Craig,
him
Craig. Yeah, Craig.
You're right, Zanzibar. This does look like backroom shit. It actually really does.
Remembered me because I was important to Craig.
Remembered me from MagFest, which was crazy. I did not think he would. And he said, "Sure, I'm even familiar with your content. You're a great content creator. Awesome.
Did
Let's
this
get you in."
happen? Bro, how times have
I
changed.
loved you. You're the
Phil?
best.
Yeah, now let's all remember that years later, he then told Stuttering Craig to go fuck himself after that abysmal 5-hour interview.
Phil, if this really did happen, it's just so amazing that Phil's like, oh, Krieg is going to give me my second chance. He loved me at Screw Attack Convention. Yes, Krieg. I'm having a great interview with Krieg. I think he never psychologically recovered from that interview with Side Scrollers. And then I think we put the final nail in the coffin on the fucker, too. Stuff.
And he was so hospitable. And every step of the
So
way.
hospitable.
So he said hospitable. Hospitable.
Hospitable.
Great. Craig even went out of his way to meet us late at night when we arrived at the hotel to show us where our area was going to be in the vendor room.
No,
The
this
Iron
was
Man
4
and Gaming
years
event
before he
was
jerked off
absolutely
on camera.
outstanding. It was well run. I was really excited to participate in it, and being the fact that I actually made it to the top, I think it was the top 12 or 10, and actually made it on stage for the finals. And then, of course, I horribly blew it and choked.
No! He choked! He lost!
It was a great event. I got to meet a ton of fans, a ton of people who I really enjoyed meeting for the first time. People really enjoyed our panel. We had fun just sitting there interacting with people the entire weekend. Shit, I got several hundred people in my 3DS.
Phil actually does sound genuinely happy here, doesn't he?
He does.
Yes, he does.
Well,
Like, there's a difference here. You can tell that he wants to have friends, that he wants to be recognized
it was like when he
by
met
peers,
us.
that he wants to have respect. Right? That's the thing that he's the most hopeful for, that he's the most eager for. And it's to the point now where he's willing to just be spat upon, be humiliated,
Hang out with
be
Ralph.
mistreated. Yeah, be a pawn in somebody else's game, just in the hopes of getting like a tiny, tiny fraction of what he had at this time. It's a very sad situation. It's very sad the way he lives his life now as a broken down old hermit, you know, because you can tell obviously that he wasn't always this way, you know, at least in that respect.
To Street Pass, so Find Me pretty much destroyed the monsters about 4 times over. I had so much fun, and it was just announced this week actually that there will be another Screw Attack Gaming Convention come this July. Now it's still in the planning stages. They don't even have the website up yet, but don't worry, I'll be contacting Screw Attack again. Hopefully they'll have us back. If not, I had so much fun that I may just attend as a regular attendee. That's how much fun I had at
He
Screw Attack
loved
Gaming
it.
Convention last year. Thanks so much to Craig and everyone at Screw Attack.
Craig.
Hospitableness
Oh
that they
man,
had
this
for us.
aged
Hopefully
so
we can make
bad.
it back in
Craig was
2014.
so
That
nice. He
would
was so
be
respectful.
awesome.
And this is the thing too. Had Phil actually just went on the Craig interview and came clean, it would have went so much better for Phil. Phil should have just been like, Craig, bro, I have a gambling addiction. Like, I'm fucked. Like, he should have just admitted to everything right then and there. And maybe he could have actually had a redemption arc at that time. But he was just determined to double down on his lies. No, guys, I'm going to go pen to paper, guys. I'm going to show you my budget.
Yeah, he blew it with side scrollers for sure. Sean, I appreciate the 220. Big ups. Normal people talk about interacting with humans.
The crayon. And none of it made any fucking sense. That's the thing is, buddy who was on there, Adam, I think his name was, had no fucking clue anything about Phil. He wasn't there to fuck Phil. And by the end of it, he hated Phil. It was like, this guy is the biggest lying piece of fucking shit in the world, man. So,
all right, up
a
next,
lie
we're
is
gonna
an
end
answer,
up
Craig.
the countdown with a general summary of everything that's led to one amazing improvement that really made this year one of my favorites.
Let's go to
Definitely.
number 3. Let's see what else he's got here.
All right. What a fun show today. Oh my God. I laughed so hard. Oh my God. Ugh.
It's DSP's hashtag DS Positive Countdown. 5 amazingly positive things that happened in the year of 2013. Number 3, mixing up my uploading style.
I guess this is one of the best things that ever happened.
What?
That's,
What?
the fuck?
That's insane. You asked for that. I varied my uploading style. What?
Wow.
What does that
Very
even mean?
early
I
in
can't wait.
2013, I made an announcement. I was going to mix up the way that I did things on YouTube because I really felt that per fan feedback, things had gone awry. In the year 2012, I saw a pretty big decline in my viewership, losing about 1/3 of the people who used to always come and watch my playthroughs. And when I finally did accept some fan feedback, there were some common
When I finally did accept some fan feedback.
threads. First of all, basically
so
I would only be
positive.
playing one game at a time. And so if someone really didn't like whatever I was playing, they may just completely avoid my channel to begin with and never come back. Number 2, I was uploading too many videos in a same day.
He still does that. He still does that.
No shit,
Like 10
Phil.
videos a day. Like
It was more.
More. It was
like
more. I remember you told me
50,
like
he was like
20,
uploading
man.
them like, yeah, because he would upload them like 3 minutes at a time.
Didn't someone say that like he was uploading like 40 videos a day or something like that?
It was
Oh, yeah.
insane.
That's crazy.
Was it 40?
Days where I would sit down and play 8 to 10 hour marathons of games that I really enjoyed, and I would literally upload as much footage of that as possible as I could fit into a single day. For a lot of people, it was just far too much content coming too fast, especially those who wanted to subscribe to my channel but found that daily their inboxes were completely flooded with a
By
metric
garbage.
shit ton of videos.
Correct. And that's the worst part of it. Not even that your inbox is being flooded. Excuse me. Let me not boomer like he does. That you're getting all these notifications from this one channel. It's just garbage. It's just these shitty videos. And true, it is on a much smaller scale today than it was then. But if you think about it, the whole reason the morning show became the morning show was because there were days where he did not record and make a video of the podcast. So we either get every day, we get the morning show now, which is just the podcast, or we get the podcast. So either way we go, there's one video. And then we get 3 videos of whatever the gameplay was on the daytime stream. Okay. Then we get 2 to 3 videos of whatever the game was on the nighttime stream. If he does a DSP tries it, we get DSP tries it. If he does pack rips, we get DSP pack rips, and we get the daily FAP. That's 9 to 10 videos, respectively, ish, a day. Every day. And for his 6-day streaming week, 60 videos a week, 250-ish, respectively, videos a month. A month. Jesus fucking Christ.
Number 3, a lot of people were missing important messages in the vlog style videos that I was recording, including the weekend preview, Ask the King, my game reviews, and I was getting just an overwhelming number of people who were coming to me at avenues.
This guy is the biggest yappuccino in the fuck.
Oh yeah, it's like what's crazy is nothing has changed, but everything has changed at the same time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like it really is. Like it's somehow everything and nothing has changed at the exact same time. But you're right. Like how is this positive? It's literally nothing but negatives about his channel. You know, it's just and like it's always that. It's always focused on negativity. You know.
Such as video comments or Twitter, just simply asking me, gee, Phil, are you ever going to play this game? When are you playing it? Come to find out, I was already playing it or had already beaten it. But they just didn't understand because they hadn't seen the vlog that I had created due to the overwhelming amount of content that I was putting out. So I instituted some major changes this year, including, number 1, completely separating my vlogs from my gameplay videos.
Oh my god,
What?
this
Wait.
is so boring. Like how, what?
He had vlogs and gameplay in the same video? So he would start a video with a vlog.
What
and go,
was he thinking?
Oh, by the way, now I'm gonna play some GTA online. Like, what the fuck? Wait, he did?
There have been a few exceptions. In the case of me doing super important updates regarding gaming, I usually put them on DSP Gaming because I have a little bit more exposure there. But for
Okay, the same channel. Okay, vlog.
the most part, all of my
vlogs.
vlog style series where I'm talking to the camera, such again as Ask the King, my new podcast Hate Live, my weekend preview, my series DSP Tries It, my Hateful Truth video game reviews. All
How
that
many
stuff is
series
over
are
on
you
my
running,
King
you
of Hate
fucking
Vlogs
mongoloid?
channel. For some of you,
Holy
this may be the
shit.
first time you're hearing of it, so head on over and take a look. You're going to see
The
it's a whole
Hateful
different
Truth.
style of stuff that I do over there.
So
for
positive.
Just doing gameplay here on DSP Gaming. Number 2,
He's got Hate
I decided
Live.
that I was going to upload far less videos in one day. It was commonplace in years past for me to be uploading
Keeps
upwards of
droning
40
on and
or
on
more
like
40
40 or more videos in a day.
That makes Jer
Whoa.
blush.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
That makes Jer.
Whoa.
That is a retard alert right there. Jesus Christ.
40. 40.
gameplay videos in a day, to which a lot of people just said it's too much.
No shit.
Yeah.
So I decided that I was going to reduce the number of videos that I would upload in a day, stretch it out, and basically try to even out the amount
Beyond Two Souls. What a piece of
of
shit.
content that I did upload in a week.
What a piece
And a lot
of
of people
shit
did
game that was.
get disappointed at that and said, oh no, well Phil, what are we going to do if, we really love one playthrough you're doing and you're only uploading 5 videos of it a day? And I said, don't worry, it's not going to be like that. More
What
than
are
likely,
we
you're
gonna
doing 2
do if
ongoing
you're only
playthroughs.
uploading 5 videos a day?
Yeah, right. What the fuck? Like today. No wonder, you guys, we figured it out. No wonder he's not getting any exposure. No wonder no new people are finding the channel. He's only uploading 10 videos a day now. How the fuck how could someone possibly find him? You guys, I think we cracked the code. People need 40 videos a day.
What are we gonna do, King? Ah!
Oh.
Be doing 10 to 12 videos a day, so at least
He really acts, right? Even today.
Oh my god.
Like, people who watch him only watch him.
Yes, correct.
Like, people who watch.
And watching this man is a full-time job. And he expects you to be at work every fucking day and punch in on time and do your fucking job. Your job, which will cost you money, which you have to give to him to watch him do his job and to tell him how to do his job. I have never in my life seen a more exhausting fucking YouTuber or content creator than this motherfucker. Where watching the stream and being a quote unquote fan is a full-time fucking job. More than a full-time job. Big ups, movie sign. How you doing, honey? Like, that's crazy to me. That's crazy.
Just watch movies, other shows, all this shit, right?
Oh.
Him, he's like, you have to watch me. I'll see you all
Well,
tonight.
His mindset, and this is what was so frustrating with like working with Phil, is that in Phil's world, there is only room for Phil. Your whole life must be about Phil. And he can't understand why you would want to do anything else other than fixate on him all day, every day
Correct.
for forever. Because he is such an insane narcissist that
Correct.
he actually believes the whole world revolves around him and that you must give him all of your time, 15, 16, 18.
Not only all of your time, all of your attention, because you can't just show up. You have to show up and say hi to him and talk to him and ask him questions and answer his questions and tell him how to play the game and tell him what to do for DSP Tries It and tell him what to play and tell him what cards to buy and tell him what the marathon should be. And then on top of all that, then you have to give money. Let's not forget that you have to subscribe to the channel, become a member, drop some fucking gifted subs. Hell, you not only have to do that on YouTube, now you have to go do that on Kick. And you got to go and give subs or memberships or whatever the fuck they're called over on Kick and do kicks and all that. Big ups to DS Pikachu with the 5 gifteds. I appreciate you, honey. Thank you very, very much. A great clip that you pulled from Kino, by the way. Fucking chef's kiss, dude.
Every waking
Big ups, man.
hour of your life must be about him. And that's just fucked.
Buddy.
you get a couple hours worth and you're satisfied until the next day, which goes hand in hand with my next point, actually doing different game playthroughs at the same time. This was a huge change for me because previously I was pretty much just playing the same games. Just non-stop on a tear. Remember, I wasn't live streaming.
Wait,
so
he
I
would
could sit here
actually
in my
finish
living room.
games back then?
Yeah. This is what honestly put one of the fucking nails in his coffin right here. Deciding that he was going to, quote unquote, become a variety streamer. He needs to just play one fucking game at a time.
That's wild, buddy.
My living room and record hours and hours and hours and hours of gameplay without having to schedule it in or announce it. Or
Did he actually wage quit Pal World, folks? Like, for real?
I have a feeling Pal World may come back because he bought the cards. And I think that he said the Pal World cards showed up today. We're going to get into what's going on today here in a second.
He did. He did.
What a fucking loser.
or anything like that. All I needed to do was announce when I was uploading the
loser.
videos to YouTube. Now,
For
by
real.
diversifying my content, by having, say, one action game upload at one point of the day, and then, oh look, a first-person shooter game, or maybe a third-person shooter game, or maybe an RPG, or maybe something else. By splitting the content, it allows people to watch what they want to watch and not be inundated with 5 billion videos, or to go entire days not watching anything because
I
they're
love
not
how it
interested in
took
one
him
of the game
forever to
series that I'm
realize
playing.
this.
So
I know.
It's still a terrible idea, though. Zanzibar, thanks for the 5 gifted, honey. Big ups. I appreciate your generosity. You and DS Pikachu, big ups. And Chill Spooky, I appreciate the 2. I'm listening at work. Love this. It's so good. It's big ups to DS. Number 1, big ups to Kino, because this is fucking great. Number 2, big ups to DS Pikachu for fucking pulling this clip. I love going back and watching this fucking old shit where you can, this is him 13 years ago. Nothing's fucking quote unquote taken out of context. There's no editing here. These are his fucking videos. It is what he says specifically. There's no way to take this out of context. Sure, Ashton and Andy and myself are pausing this to, give commentary and talk about it, but nothing's out of context here. This shit is crazy. So I love going back and listening to, you can see nothing's changed. Digital Melanin, big ups. I appreciate the 5. It's your duty to tell Phil what to do and constantly stroke his ego as his viewer. And don't forget to tip him hundreds of dollars a week. Oh, I'll one up you, Digital Melanin, hundreds of dollars a day. This man wants. This lady of luxury has an insatiable fucking lust for money. Crazy Cat, big ups, honey. I appreciate the 10. That's what I've never understood with Phil. My ADD makes it so I'm in and out on anything I watch. I'll give to support people I like, but don't expect me to be devoted to you like a lover. And there it is. That's a very, very, I think, a poignant word right there. Devoted. And that's exactly what he wants. Devotion, loyalty. You never go against the crown. You're here every day. You're here all fucking day long. That's all you fucking do is show up to my stream. He'll call you out too. Oh, I haven't been here in a while. Or he'll say shit like, oh, well, some people who really support fighting games didn't show up, i.e. Jax Raxer. He'll straight just call you out. Oh, hey, you haven't been here in a while. The people who support, Jerry, I appreciate you. Big ups for being a member for 18 months. Where the fuck has the time gone? And Ronan, I appreciate you. Member for 1 year. Poor Piggy cards couldn't save the business. Any bets on him going all in on GTA 6 when it comes out? My bet is he wage quits 5 missions in. I think he'll try to get... Here's the thing. I feel GTA 6 is big. It'll probably be the biggest thing that he has done since earlier in the year with Requiem, with Resident Evil Requiem. I feel he will do the exact same thing with GTA 6 as Requiem. He will purposefully go as slow as possible until people begin to call him out. And then I feel he will rush as far as he can. He might not get extracurricular with it, but I feel as if he will stretch it. You say your bet is 5 missions in. Now, see, I don't. I've never played a Grand Theft Auto game. Sorry. They look fun. I just, not my thing. I've never played it. But 5 missions in, I don't want to. Oh, you could be right. I don't want to go against it. Because I'm surprised the Pal World is gone already. I think Pal World's coming back anyway.
Style changes.
And
I
it's
really
only
feel
4 minutes this
significantly
video,
has
but it feels like it's 40 fucking
I was
minutes.
gonna be real,
long.
bro. I totally
Doesn't it?
I zoned out the last.
To the next. To the next.
I zoned the fuck out.
Next.
Bro. I was thinking about
All right,
fucking
here we go.
Icarus, the game.
It's deep.
All depends on the money he gets. That's really it. I feel like there will be he'll do well, of course. It's GTA 6. I feel as if he will do well. Of course he will. But just like with Requiem, he cleaned up the first I think 2 or 3 times. I think Requiem ended up being, was it 9 streams, 12 streams, something like that. But he milked it for so long. I think I had already 100%ed the game before he finished his first run. Of course, there's only one run. You never, do anything interesting. And the last stream, the finale of the game, he didn't even hit the non-goal. So, because everybody was like, bro, we're done. We're done. We've played it. We love it. and we're moving on to something else. So this is how he shot himself in the foot with this variety gameplay, as if he already doesn't fucking go slow enough and he's too fucking slow. Now he's even slower, because I think the next day when he showed up after Requiem came out, the next day he played something else. Why were you playing anything other than Requiem when that came out? Mr. Mad Cat, I appreciate the 2 big ups on pulling the Raw Phil. Oh, it's kind of sad, but the Raw Phil chase card. Gonna support you for making my work shift better. Well, thank you, and I appreciate that.
DSP's hashtag DS Positive Countdown.
Holy fuck, is that ever
5
loud?
amazingly positive things that happened in the year of 2013. Number 4, adopting live streaming and growing a new internet presence on Twitch TV. I'm going to be utterly transparent with you. Until
So he's gonna lie.
the moment decided to adopt direct capture earlier this year,
This guy.
So this is when he finally did. Okay, so in 2013 was when he finally
Big ups to you, Pikachu. I appreciate you.
decided to stop filming his TV. That's kind of wild. Like, he did that for what, 6 fucking years? 5 years? Something like that? That's
Be happy to know this is a short week for Pig Roach. Yeah, I think we've all about had enough of this. I know there's still some more time, but we'll probably jump over to, we're going to go watch Raw Philipper on Rumble, and we'll see what he's up to today. But you'll be happy to know this is a short week for the Pig Roach. He's only streaming Sunday through Thursday. He's taking his 2 days off. He usually does at the beginning of the month. He just got his YouTube check a couple weeks ago. He can take 2 days off. So I think we're good on that. I think we all pretty much get the gist of it. Again, if you want to check it out, I believe it's probably on Kino Casino's channel if you want to go over there on Kick, or if you want to stay right here on YouTube, check out DS Pikachu's channel. He has it clipped, and he clips a lot of the shit from Kino, and it's good stuff. Let's head over to Rumble, and not Rumble. Yes, Rumble. If I get my shit together here. Jesus Christ. And we will check out what's going on today. Of course, we're going to have to hear about the day off, I'm sure. Oh, you guys, you'll love it. You'll love today. I promise you that you will. Let me get this all set up here for us. Let me figure out where we are here.
I had no clue. I thought.
Oh, well, I love that I catch him on. I had no clue. We know, man. We know. All right, here we are. Oh, this intro is so dented. Move along.
Welcome back, guys.
It's the butt plug shirt. We have it. The butt plug shirt is here.
It's time for the Level 1 podcast, and today
With it all buttoned up, you can see the plugs are pluggier.
is Sunday, the 2nd of August, 2026. As you can see, I changed the backdrop again to go back to a darker tone for the month of August. You know, the splashing water summertime vibes of July. We'll tone them down a bit. Outside of that, I did update the animations for the month. You're going to notice some new ones here for the month of August. I did not change the pop-ups this month. Why not? Because we just changed them, if you remember. It was like first week, 2 weeks of July. We had like 4th of July Independence Day stuff.
I don't remember, and I also don't care.
People didn't really like that vibe. It was too loud. So we went back to the classic gaming animations, and people really seemed to like those. So I feel like we should keep those for the month of August, and then maybe as we head into the fall and September, then we'll mix it up and do some variety, okay? But the summer continues, and the good times continue here on the channel. We've got a great week. Now, just to let everyone know, 5-day streaming week for me this week. I have 2 days off coming up on Friday and Saturday of this week. Reason being, my July was insanely hectic with weird scheduling, tons of appointments and all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm trying to get back on track, and I need to have like a big stock up trip. One day I'm going to go out with my wife, and we're going to stock up the whole house on all the stuff that we're back on, and have a good day out. We haven't
So happy to see the butt plug shirt back in rotation. He wears this like, this must be, I'm convinced that like this is one of his favorite shirts. And as soon as she does all the laundry, this is the first thing that he wears. But then since she only does laundry like once every like fucking, I don't know, 4.5 weeks, this is the very, very first thing that gets buried in the dirty clothes. And then we don't see it again for like weeks. I should keep track of this, but that's like almost borderline poo touchy, and I won't do it.
had a good day out together in ages. So, that's coming up Friday, Saturday. So I'll be here starting today all the way through Thursday.
You need a whole extra day off to go to the grocery store? Wow, dude. That's a lot.
This is going to include continuing playthroughs of Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin with the ray tracing enabled, the path tracing enabled, as well as some new stuff. We've got Beast of Reincarnation that's going to start up on Tuesday. We're going to give it a go and see if it's any good. And of
What the hell is that?
course, the new fan favorite Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster will also continue. So
Yeah, literally fan favorite. A single fan. A single whale who agreed to float this game.
we've got a good variety of stuff coming up this week.
It's still all Pokemon and all fucking Dark Souls and all fucking... We're still doing Assassin's Creed. Like, it's the same 3 fucking things over and over. So bullshit.
No fighting games this week. And you might say, oh, why not? Well, number one, I'm not here Friday for Friday Night Fights. And number two, because the hot new fighting game Marvel Tokon releases this Friday. Since I won't be here, we're going to play it all day.
So I picked the day that the new game releases to take a day off to go to the grocery store. Something I can accomplish in probably 90 minutes. I'm going to take a whole day off and not play a new game that releases. Great. Great job. Also, he won't do Friday Night Fights. He used to do it on Thursday. He won't anymore because Jax Raxer doesn't come and give him money on Thursday. He only shows up on Friday.
When I return
That's what this really is.
on Sunday, August 8th. So August 9th. I had the date wrong. So,
Exactly, Bareback Buckaroo. Exactly.
wait. It's the 9th. I got all my
Did you forget what day it is? Oh, honey.
dates wrong.
I know. It's not like you work or have to know what day it is or anything. I know. It's tough.
Friday is the 7th, not the 6th. For some reason, I kept thinking that Friday was the 6th. It's not.
Look at him. Look at him utterly fucking confused. Sir.
Hold on one second. What date does Marvel Tokon come out?
Oh, look at the state of you. This is only your job, right?
The 6th. Oh. I had my dates all crossed. Well, this is interesting. We're playing Marvel Tokon on Thursday. I didn't even realize I will be here for the launch of Marvel Tokon. I had no clue. I thought it came out Friday. Well, we got a revelation live on the Level 1 podcast. So that means we're going to have 2 days of normalcy. And here's the schedule. Today it's going to be Assassin's Creed Black Flag on the first stream. And for the very first time, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond on the late stream. And I know for some reason that'll be disappointing. Or some people, that will be disappointing. Because some people are going to be like, man, I'm so sad that, Phil is going to do Pokemon on a late stream. We've always done it as an early stream, and I can't make the late streams. I hear you, but you got to understand that new releases always take priority around here. And in this case, we've been playing Pokemon as a daytime stream for many, many months. Something's got to give, and not everything can be a daytime stream. It's got to be Pokemon that hits the night stream. So that's going to be starting tonight, okay? Then tomorrow, the first stream will be Dark Souls 2, and tomorrow night will be Final Fantasy 7, so that's our Monday. Tuesday, we're trying Beast of Reincarnation. I have absolutely no...
I thought it was Final Fantasy 6. Not 7. Wasn't it 6? Oh, you don't know the days. You don't know what you're playing. It's Final Fantasy 6, right? Or am I the retard?
No idea if we're going to like it. It's from Game Freak, the makers of Pokemon, and it's their first real solo outing outside of the Pokemon license in a very long time. Therefore, who knows if it's going to be any good, but we're going to try it on Tuesday. Tuesday night, we'll probably do more Pokemon. And then Wednesday on the day stream, it's a complete toss-up. Wednesday, it could be more Beast of Reincarnation, it could be Assassin's Creed, it could be Dark Souls. Late stream on Wednesday will be Final Fantasy. And then Thursday, since that is the release date, which I did not realize, we'll be playing Marvel Tokon all day long this coming Thursday for its release. So we got 2 new releases this week. I didn't even realize that until this moment.
Yeah, it's only your job. Someone didn't tell you that, so... Angry Monkey, big ups. I appreciate the 2. Doesn't he make his own schedule? How is he lost? Because he makes his own schedule and is left to his own devices. Big ups on pulling Fry Vestigator. I love that card. It's so stupid.
So, good stuff, all right?
Right, he forgot that he's playing his favorite game. I don't know if we're flexing. I don't know if we're fist pumping. I don't know what we're doing, but I'm ready.
Okay. Tim the Tool, 3 months as a member, says, I thought it came out February 20th. I was way off. You thought Marvel Tokon came out February 20th? I wonder if it had a release date like that and it got delayed. I'm not sure, actually. Well, anyway, thank you. That's our first supporter of the day is Tim the Tool. 1492 became a member. Thank you for the membership. Thanks for the early support. I appreciate that, Tim. So that's the schedule for the week. It's going to be a great week of variety. Yeah, it's going to feel a little weird because we have 2 new things that are jumping in. It's going to feel bizarre. All right, it is. So anyway, I'm excited for the content this week. I know that you are too. And it's going to be a good one. Now, not only will the gameplay and the chill vibes on the streams be a good one because of that, but TCG Mania continues. As you know, since around mid-May, I've been unpacking Pokemon cards.
We know, and we're all sick to fucking death of it.
Then we moved into Magic cards, and now recently we did One Piece, okay? But people have been saying we were doing all that, and it's working, right? Would you try others? Would you try this? Would you try that? And I kept listening to all of your feedback. Well, there was something that I wanted to try that it's kind of on a whim. And to be honest, there really was very little risk, all right? This guy right here, Pal World, the game that came out 2.5 years ago in early access and caused all kinds of controversy in the industry for essentially ripping off the Pokemon IP, recently released its 1.0 release about a month ago, a little under, and I played it. I liked it. You didn't. Quite frankly, you guys found it incredibly boring when I played it and said that the open world wandering kind of felt like Breath of the Wild.
I am still playing the shit out of Pal World. Like, they didn't find it boring. They found you boring.
That it was very repetitive. You didn't like it. So we stopped playing it last week as a result. But the trading card game actually released just a few days ago. This launched, I think, 2 to 3 days ago. And it was...
I heard Disney cards are coming soon. I shit my pants. But after Disney Dreamlight Valley, should we be surprised? The answer is no.
Cheap. I have to emphasize that, okay? It was cheap. This box sold at retail for around $47. $46.99 is actually what I paid for retail price, okay?
His chat was screaming at him to continue. I don't doubt it.
Excuse me, 12 packs inside, 7 cards a pack. So by TCG standards, it's skinny. It's a skimpy box. It's about half the size of what you would standard get from any TCG set. But I think it's because it's a brand new set and they didn't want to go crazy. They didn't want to start charging people hundreds of dollars for something that didn't have value yet. No one knew if it would take off, okay? So on a whim, you guys told me about it. I said, all right, I'll get it. Why not? It's cheap, right? I couldn't buy it direct from the company because the company didn't sell it direct to customers. You had to buy it from a business. So I actually bought it from a trading card business online. They shipped it to me and it arrived yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, you ready for this? You ready for this?
He already posted about this, that like they're selling out and they're selling for like 3 to 4 times what he bought it for, and ha 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 ha.
This box, which sold at $47 initially, scalpers were trying to sell it for over $300. Okay? It didn't work. It did not work. No one was buying this box for over $300. That's just wildly stupid. So now the market has adjusted a bit, and this box is selling for roughly $150. Some people are trying to push $200, but that's what you have to pay to get it now. Like, no exaggeration, you can't get this box for $47. It's sold out, and now you have to get it from a scalper for $150 to $200, okay? Now you might say, is there value to that? Like, why would it be so expensive? Well, allow me to show you a couple things about it that might be interesting, okay? So first off, the entire first set of Pal World cards are misprinted. You want to see? I want you to look right here at this corner of the box. What does that word say in the upper right-hand corner of the box? Pal Word. Yeah, it's a misprint. So they misprinted the entire first run. These cards were made in Singapore, so don't ask me why they misprinted them, because in Singapore, English is a very, very prominent language. So why they didn't know how to spell the name of the property of the cards, I have no idea.
I'm sure they did. I'm sure it was just a mistake. I spell things wrong all the time that I know how to spell.
It's a pretty
Either the fingers are going too fast or the brain is going too slow, or a combination of both.
bad misprint, to be honest. Okay? So obviously they're going to fix that when the second run comes out, but everyone who bought the box initially here gets this misprinted version. All right? So right off the bat, when you get a misprint on a first line, it's going to have value, okay? That's number one, okay? Number two, inside, pretty much everyone is saying you're going to get a hit. Like, if you bought a box, everyone got a hit. The question is, what are the hits worth? And no one knows that answer because the cards are brand new. The market hasn't really decided yet. But taking a look at some of the cards that are being found, people love the looks of the hit cards. They're holographic. They have foil and print on them. And some people are trying to sell them on eBay for anywhere from $100 to over $200 for the hit cards. And some people have bid and bought them. So right now, it's pretty crazy because the market is fluctuating wildly.
So where's the whole point that you're going to get to is you're not going to open this box because it's a misprint and therefore more valuable. So you bought another box. That's what you're going to say, right? You're not going to open this one, even though you'll open it off stream because you don't care about a misprint. But you're going to tell everybody that you're going to hang on to this, or maybe you legitimately do, and you've already bought another box. Maybe.
And no one really knows what the value of Palworld will be. Initially, there's going to be hype, and there's going to be people willing to pay top dollar because it's new. The way that people are looking at it is this. When the Pokemon cards first came out in the 1990s, no one suspected they would have any value. So they were all mistreated and, tossed around, and kids played with them until they were all worn out. Today, if you have a box of Gen 1 Pokemon cards, it's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay? So that's kind of what people are looking at. However, it's 2026, okay? And we have about 30 years of experience now with this kind of trading card. So if you were to ask me, would this have that level of value ever? My answer would be very simple. No. It will never have that level of value. That's a one-time occurrence that cards would ever have that level of value. However, if you do look at recent card sets that have launched, such as Disney's Lorcana, okay? They have good value. Like Lorcana's first set is worth thousands of dollars with cards in there that sell for a ton of money.
And those are the next ones he's going to buy.
And that only launched 3 years ago in 2023. So there is potential that Palworld could have really good value in the long term, but it's never going to hit Pokemon levels. Does that make sense? It won't. In order for it to hit Pokemon levels, you got to have 30 years of experience as a game franchise that people love. I mean, Palworld is semi-popular right now, but it's not blowing up and making insane record numbers or anything like that. It's certainly not the most profitable intellectual property in the world like Pokemon is. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you got to think of it two different ways, okay? The first way you got to think of it is, well, as an investor, right? If I were investing in cards, okay? I would save this box, keep it sealed, okay? I would put it inside of a plastic case, and I would just store it. And likely in 5 to 10 years, people will be like, the set 1 Palworld cards with the Palword misprint. Rare find, thousands of dollars. And I'm not even kidding. If Palworld doesn't just die off, if Palworld continues as a game that's popular, yes, I actually do feel like this box could have some value. So if I were an investor, I would save the box. However, I'm not an investor. I'm not a Pokemon investor. I don't have a closet full of sealed cases. I'm not looking to ever resell. I'm a collector. I'm a hobbyist. Like many of you, I like the product. I like the idea.
Fatal, I appreciate the 3. Thank you. Now he's investor side, Phil. Oh, boy. Now he says he's going to tear these bitches open. He doesn't care. Proving to everybody that the addiction is more powerful.
Of opening the cards, grading them, sorting them, pricing them, putting them on display. You know what I'm saying? So that's the deal. So in regards to this, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think I should open it. I think that we should open these cards. We should take a look at them. We should see what they look like. Determine if we really like them. Compare them directly to Pokemon because that's the competition. Are these cards better looking, worse looking, better quality, worse quality? What is the frequency of hits? In a Pokemon box, when we open a big box of Pokemon cards, right? It's 36 packs, and in those 36 packs, typically we get around, on average, I would argue 5 to 6 hits, right? 5 or 6 in 36. Well, this is 12. That's 1/3 of that. Does that mean that there's only going to be 1 or 2 hits in the box? Will we get any hits in the box? Are you going to get screwed? You don't get any hits at all in your box? This is all experimental stuff. No one knows. So it's actually exciting to get in at the ground level at the very beginning of something and see what it's like. Like, we actually have no idea what's going to happen. We're going to open the box. The cards could be great. The cards could be shit. We could have a bunch of hits. We could have no hits. We could have cards that initially have no value and end up being thousands of dollars. We could end up having cards that people think are thousands of dollars and then eventually have no value at all. It's kind of exciting when you think of it that way. Like, we have absolutely no idea what's going to happen with these cards. So it's kind of a cool idea rather than...
Well, I appreciate the 220 spoiler. He has Lorcana cards and KH playthrough. Oh, Jesus
having the
Christ.
established thing already done and set for you, and you kind of know what the value is. In this case, like, I don't know. We're going to have an amazing looking card. Like, I don't know, slap it. And then hope that it has value, right? So
I assume KH is Kingdom Hearts. So he's got Disney, the Disney cards, and Kingdom Hearts playthrough. I assume ink is incoming. Jesus Christ. Are these messages from the future? I assume they are. Jesus God. Welcome back to Disney.
I just want to make that abundantly clear. If I were money-minded here and I was like, oh, I'm an investor.
You are.
I got the
You're money-minded. You're just more addict-minded.
first print run box with the misprint on it. I'm going to save the box. Well, I'm not. I'm probably going to save the box just because it has the misprint on it, just as like a, a cool collectible thing. But I'm opening these cards.
You're going to send the empty box to somebody?
Okay. So there you go. Now, the question is, do we want to start opening these today? Because we have options. First off, we still have just under half the box of this second box of Pokemon Pitch Black to open. All right? 17 packs remain. We still have hits remaining. I believe we had 3 hits so far in this box, so we have at least 1 to 2 hits guaranteed, and maybe more. Now, we already did get an amazing hit. It was that Chandelure, Mega Chandelure EX, so maybe that was our good card.
He mentioned on his Twitter post for the stream that he got the Lorcana cards. Jesus Christ.
Box, and we're not going to get any more, but we could keep going with these. Eventually, we are going to get to these and open them all, okay? However, as a direct result of the resounding success. What happened? Hold on. Erderming says, the other day one of your pieces got the more expensive one. I might have misplaced it in the holder. No, I didn't. This one? He says he wants me to make sure that this is centered. Okay, hold on. Make sure the card is centered. People are pretty, there we go. People are pretty nitpicky. He says he didn't think that this card was centered. All right, well, it is now. There you go. So.
Nerd.
Due to the resounding success of the One Piece cards that we opened last week, it was the one
Another box is coming.
Piece set 16 called The Time of Battle. All right. Not only did we like those cards, right? I loved the look of the cards. I thought they looked great. The art was great. The quality was great. The variety was great. The set is small, meaning I think I might have actually gotten the entire set of cards in the one box, which is always cool to get. And we got good hits, 3 hits that look awesome and made it to my wall of fame, right? So as a direct result of that, people are saying, hey, we want more. So guess what? I went out and I bought another box of One Piece cards. This time, I got set 15 called, I think it's called the Island Adventure on the Isle of Kami, which is the Skypiea arc. If you don't remember the Skypiea arc, there's an arc where they're on their first boat, not their second one, but their first ship, and they actually sail up water into the sky into a floating island. And up there's an entire civilization of people separated from those on the planet that no one knew about. They all have superpowers, and the guy who's in charge acts like he's God. So he, Kami, and that's the plot line. So I actually watched that entire arc of One Piece. So if these cards have those characters, I should recognize them. Okay, that's good. To actually recognize a lot of the characters should be nice, okay? So, that's the set that I bought, and that is coming today. It's arriving today. In fact, take a quick look and update. It's out for delivery, but they don't have an estimated time as of yet, but it is coming today.
Well, those sons of bitches, stone them in the fucking street.
Okay? So that's cool. So not only do we have the remaining Pitch Black cards, not only do we have the Pal World first edition cards that everyone's hyped for right now, but we also have another box of One Piece cards coming. All right? But guess what? That's not all. There's more. Am I a good salesman or what? You ready for this?
No, you're not. Oh, there's a great shot. I don't know how I managed to get that one. Click.
As a direct result of all of your feedback, you guys saying we want variety, we want fresh, we want different, I did something else. I got a box.
I spent more money because I got my YouTube check
Of Disney Lorcana cards. Now, this one is interesting because it's a bunch of Disney characters, okay? And I have no idea what interest level this is going to garner. These could flop huge and no one cares about them, or they...
What happened to his voice?
So, that's the set that I bought, and that is coming today. It's arriving today. In fact, take a quick look and update. It's out for delivery, but they don't have an estimated time as of yet, but it is coming today, okay? So that's cool. So not only do we have the remaining Pitch Black cards, not only do we have the Pal World first edition cards that everyone's hyped for right now, but we also have another box of One Piece cards coming, all right? But guess what? That's not all. There's more. Am I a good salesman or what? You ready for this?
Yep, there's your big, strong macho man. What do we got going on here? Looks like a whole lot of nothing. Looks like there's not much happening here. What happened to these giant muscles rippling? Why does his voice get all weird right here?
Direct result of all of your feedback. You guys saying we want variety, we want fresh, we want different. I did something else. I got a box of Disney Lorcana cards. Now,
Like right here, he just this is mental illness. Like, what the fuck is this?
this one is interesting because it's a bunch of Disney characters, okay? And I have no idea what interest level this is going to garner. These could flop huge and no one cares about them, or they could do really well. I don't know. For those who don't know, Lorcana started 3 years ago. Disney wanted to get into the TCG game, all right? And
Now he knows all about all these cards. This is all he does now. This is all he does.
the first edition Lorcana cards are insanely valuable. However, recent sets, not so much, okay? I got one that was from, I believe it was either last year or earlier this year. It's called The Return of Jafar, okay? And this is a set that features Jafar from Aladdin, but a lot of other characters. In fact, this set, if I remember, because I was looking them up, has an over $300 Lion King card. Now, that's what I'm aiming for, because I grew up in an era when The Lion King was the shit. It was the big animated movie. It was my favorite animated movie then. It's still my favorite
There were a lot of Disney animated movies in the 90s that were huge. Not just Aladdin and Lion King. There were many of them that came out in the 90s that were just like crazy good.
movie today, the original, not the CGI baloney, but the original hand-drawn art. I want that Lion King card. I'm getting it. One way or another, that Lion King card will be mine. Oh, yes. It will be mine. You understand me? So, yes, I actually got a box of Lorcana, and that box of Disney Lorcana is arriving today. Yes, today. So that means today we're going to have Pal World, we're going to have Pokemon, we're going to have One Piece, and we're going to have Lorcana. Wow. What do we choose? Oh, by the way, due to your overwhelming support last week, we burned through this box of Prismatic Evolutions. So guess what? I ordered another one, and it's coming today. So we're going to have another ultra premium box of Prismatic Evolutions coming. We got all of this. All right? So now, herein lies the question. What do we do first? Because we want people to know what they're working towards with their support, right? We want people to be hyped for it. So the question is, what do we do? I don't know. If I had my choice, I would say let's do Pal World because this is insanely hype right now. This is white hot popular because it just released a couple days ago. People are opening the packs and loving the cards. People are like, ooh, misprint. It's a hype as hell. And you don't know what the value is going to be. If we get a poll, we can go on eBay and try to grade it out and see what people are selling it for to see the value of the cards, okay? So I would say Pal World. But I'm not the one person driving the ship. I take the feedback of my crew. Can you imagine if Edward Kenway...
I guess we're his crew now. Silent Weapons, big ups. I appreciate the two. Phyllis the Lion King. Big ups on pulling the Pleadicant Begamon card.
Dictated to his crew constantly what they were doing and never asked for their feedback? Well, what kind of a ship would that be? What kind of a merry pirate band would they be? All right, if he didn't take in the feedback of his crew. All right, so let's take some feedback. Let's do a poll. Let's see what you
already know that you want to do the Pal World cards. Like, that's what we're gonna do.
Guys want. I'm not saying this is 100% going to determine what we do today, but I want...
Right, exactly. You're going to ask everyone what they want to do. I don't know why. And then you're just going to continue to do whatever the fuck you want anyway.
Some feedback. What would you guys like to do? Let's go ahead and let's do a poll right now. Okay.
He's giddy. His addiction is in full effect. This is what happens when someone's addiction is in full effect. They get giddy like this.
And the other good news, and this is finally good news for me, I will have so many cards this week, I won't have to order anymore. Every single week, I always think I have more than enough, and then we burn through them and I have to order right away in a panic trying to get stuff. I'll finally have so many that there's no possible way that we can run out this week unless you guys give me thousands of dollars a day.
Wah, wah. Look at that face. Let's hear that again.
Finally have so many that there's no possible way that we can run out this week unless you guys give me thousands of dollars a day. Anyway, let's do the poll, shall we?
What is this music? This shit is cringe as. What is this? Silence. Silence.
We'll vote for it. I have absolutely no clue what kind of interest there's going to be. Let's see. We got over 300 people on YouTube already. Thanks for being here. I'm sure we got good attendance on Kick. We almost always do, right? So if you're watching on YouTube, guys, do me a favor. Click the like button.
Don't bother clicking the like button. He privates the stream and no one can find it.
All right. Let's go. Let's get a like going over on YouTube so that we can get good engagement and get this stream into the algorithm and people can find me on YouTube. All right.
Until I private the stream and then no one finds anything and it was all for nothing.
This is going to be a chill stream because we're going to be playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync. We've had a great time with this game so far. We have
He's actually serious. Of course he is. Yes, he does expect thousands a day. Yes, you are correct.
And after that, then I want to just probably do more story because we haven't done the main story in a while. So we'll probably do that. We've done 3 of the 5 Templar hunts, so there's 2 left that obviously we'll do eventually. But it's just a nice chill way to play the game and just relax and not be too pressured into pushing through the story. Now the problem is, sadly, these streams have not done so well recently. These Assassin's Creed streams, they haven't. Just being honest with you, like they do okay, but they don't do great. It seems like there's just not a ton of support for the game, even though it's a nice chill summertime game. It fits in with the summertime vibe, you know, sailing around the ocean in the summer. And I like these streams. I think that they're great. But sadly, the support has not really done so well. All right. So my question for you then is,
are you going to pay for this fucking game or do I have to fucking wage quit it, you brokies?
What do we change? Do we keep it as a daytime stream? Do we put it to night streams? I don't know. Also, you know, now we have these cards here today, and people are probably pretty excited to see new sets of cards, and maybe we'll actually get some extra support just for that, separate from the game. I don't know. We have to see how today goes, okay? But I would hope that if you're here today, and you're enjoying the stream, that you would support it in some way. I would greatly appreciate that if you did. I don't like having games on the chopping block, as they say. I just don't. Like, I'm really enjoying this game.
You're the one who puts them on the chopping block, sir. And if people know that you're going to quit, why would they give you money for it unless they're like actually fucking retarded? Fatal, thank you for the 8. I appreciate you. Mr. Card Expert still doesn't realize the value of Pal World is the sealed box itself, not the cards. Way to throw that money in the bin, Phil. I'm not sure if he doesn't know that, but again, the addiction is too strong with this one.
And we've already.
I think this is under the guise of, well, I'm not a collector. I just like opening the card. It's like all this bullshit. Because he just wants to open the fucking cards.
Invested, like 20.
Because otherwise, remember all those video games that he just put in boxes and shit? And he's going to seal them away and he hopes that when he's fucking 80, they're going to actually be worth $12. He would, in theory, do that with this box here. But he's addicted to this, not to the video games. So we're going to open this and put 30-year-old video games in boxes.
Hours into it, and I want to keep going, but I need to know that you guys want me to continue to play it. So after this podcast ends, if you're here live, stick around and please support this stream. Let's go. Let's get support for Assassin's Creed and of course for the new cards. And let's have a good one. Okay, let's have a good
Pick up Shady. Same to you. Hope you're doing good, honey.
start to the week. Let's hit this ground running with good momentum. Okay. Now, one other thing. I just want to talk a little bit about my day off yesterday. All right, and yesterday.
I'm sure this is going to be absolutely riveting.
It was a great day for me and my wife because we got to spend a lot of time together for a change. The only actual errands that I really had to do is I had to go grocery shopping and I actually had to scrub out and change out both of Jasper's fountains. So our cat Jasper, we have 2 automatic water fountains motorized, right? They have like a constant stream of water. He loves that. Very attractive to a cat to have like a fresh water stream. So we have one upstairs and one downstairs. And you have to clean them every 2 weeks. You have to scrub them out with a brush and then you change out the filter and everything so it doesn't accumulate, mold and dust and hair and crap like that.
You're waiting 2 weeks to change a water bowl? Oh, that's disgusting, sir.
So I had to do that. But outside of those 2 little things, it was a very nice day. I spent a lot of time with my wife. We had some good food. We actually got some Mediterranean food for dinner, which was chicken shawarma with rice and a side of salad and a little bit of hummus. So a healthy dinner. It was quite good. I got to watch her play some of this bowling sim game that she's been playing recently. It's a simulator game where you run a bowling alley, which is pretty neat. Hold on one second.
He didn't watch her play anything. He plopped her in front of the TV and sat behind her on the sofa and looked up all these fucking trading cards.
There was a piece of packed foil on the floor from last week. I accidentally dumped it on the floor. I guess I dropped it. That was fun. And this game is kind of neat. But here's what I'll say. I really like the premise of a lot of these simulator games because they're very relaxing. You get into the groove of the game, whether it's you're setting up the things in the business, you're selling the product, you're hiring employees and having them set to do certain activities. Then you expand the size and scope of your business. I mean, I played a few of them, right? We did Retro Rewind, which was the retro VHS tape rental store. We did that earlier in the year. And then just recently we did TCG Card Store Simulator, which we played for a long time. And that was neat too. So this is in the same vein as those, where basically, basically, you are running a bowling alley and you're expanding the lanes. You're adding in customizations and things that make it look neat. You're adding things like a food stand with a whole bunch of different kinds of food you can sell. Then you start doing parties. Then you start adding arcade machines and claw machines and air hockey. It's a pretty cool, premise, let's say. So I like it. But the one downfall of all of these sim games is that basically once you hit a certain level, they all become insanely grindy and they kind of run out of content. So for example, she was playing this game over the course of the week on and off. And then yesterday, it was the first chance I got to watch her play it. And I really enjoy watching my wife play these kind of games. It's neat to see the new things that unlock. And a lot of them have bugs and glitches that are pretty funny when they happen. But in regards to this one, right? So she hits level 7, all right? Because you hit levels when you hit a level. There's actually a skill tree in this game. Like it's an RPG. So every time you level up, you get to pick abilities that will aid you in your, expanding and running of this business. And in regards to this, she hits level 7, and she's like, okay, so what's next? And she looks at level 8, there's a few little things, and then she's like, well, wait, what's next? Level 9, there's only 2 items, and then that's all the game has. She's like, wait, what? I haven't really played the game that long. It's not like she's been playing it for 40, 50 hours. She played it for maybe 10 hours, right? She's already hitting the wall, and basically what's going to happen is she levels up another 1 or 2 times, and then the game has no other content. You just grind away, buying every possible expansion with the money raised, and then that's the end of the game until they basically update it and add more content. And the reason is because a lot of these indie games just don't have a big budget. They're made by a small studio of a couple people. In this case, the game was like $15, so of course. This is not like a game that is, it's going to be insanely lengthy and have insane amounts of content. It's going to have a limit, right? But then on top of that, to hit those levels, you have to grind a lot. Like, to get to level 5 or 6 fast-paced, all of a sudden, you want to hit level 7, you got to grind for 5 hours of gameplay. Well, that's weird. It went from half an hour to an hour per level to 5 hours. Yeah, because you're nearing the end of the game and they don't want you to rush to the end. So they artificially make it harder to get there. You see?
Really? Is that how that works?
So,
maybe she's just dented, man.
The game, it was chill fun. I'm sure she'll continue to play it a little bit this week, but sadly, she's probably going to run out of stuff to do in it, and it's going to be boring after a bit. That is kind of the drawback.
And then what other game are you going to stick her in front of to occupy her while you continue to do whatever the fuck you want? Damn, how are you going to occupy her time? Sounds like she's burning through these games awful quick. Maybe you could plop her down in front of Barney or DuckTales or, you know, something where you can just keep showing her reruns over and over while you can sit on the couch and get drunk and open up card packs. Then she wouldn't bother you at all.
Of these sim games is that most of them are cheap, but they have limited content. The exception would be some of the big ones. Like, for example, that Planet Zoo 2 is coming out back in October. That's made by a major studio. They've got a big track record. I bet they're going to charge $50, $60, but I bet that game's going to have incredible amounts of content, so you won't run out right away. That one you probably play for like a month, you know? So, I watched her play the game. That was awesome. We
A lot of DLCs for Planet Zoo. I love the fuck out of Planet Zoo, the original. There's like fucking 12 DLCs. I know, because I have them all. So, if you want more, like, there's going to be plenty of content, sure, but like extra animals and things like that, you won't have to pay for it.
We watched some videos together.
There you go, Bluey. I loved Arthur. You know, you're going to have to start plopping her down in front of like TV shows so she can't burn through them real quick. And if she does, you can put her back to season 1 and she won't remember because, you know, like she's kind of a tard. So like you can just run her back to season 1 and she won't remember that she has like that she's already seen them. And then you can just keep fucking off and doing whatever you want to do.
We actually had a lot of fun with Jasper Kitty. He came in the room with us when we were playing because her stuff's set up in the den. We don't actually have it set up like in the living room. We have all that stuff set up in the den. And with nice relaxing, you know, we have a nice couch in there and nice setup. So we're having a good time in the den watching her playing. Jasper comes in, I'm playing with him, we're petting him and everything while he's in there. He loves all the attention he's getting and he loves that couch because it's a very comfy couch. So we had a lot of fun time in there. And then we went downstairs and we watched some TV together after the fact.
Who has a den on the 2nd floor, by the way? You go up, and I thought the den was the workout room. Wasn't the workout room next door, but now the den is next door? We're running out of rooms, are we not?
And that was really fun. So it was just a nice, in general, relaxing day. Nothing really went wrong. It was quiet. I mean, there wasn't a lot of ruckus and noise bothering us during the day. It was just a really nice one. Okay, we had a great time with it, and I needed that. I really felt like I needed that because all July was chaos. It was like, oh, it's a day off. We have to run out and go to an appointment. We have to go do this and rush to do that. Or a day off is a different day than usual. We're not used to that, and it throws our schedule into disarray. Finally now, for the month of August, it looks like things will get back to normal around here, a regular schedule, things going according to plan and going back to normal. So that's a good...
I've never known somebody to have a different day off during the week, and like weeks later, they're still fucked up about it. He took off 2 Wednesdays in July, the 8th and the 15th. It is August 2nd. We're still talking about how fucked up he is from his day off on July 15th. Sir.
Thing. Okay, I'm excited for that. And I mean, we're going to have a lot to do in August. To be honest with you, we're going to have a ton of new games coming out. We're going to juggle that with these fun summertime playthroughs that we've been doing. It's going to be solid. It's going to be a really good time, I feel. So I hope that you guys are ready to chill with me all August long here on the channel. All right? Cool. So that's that. Now, the poll completed. And I can already tell you that the poll was absolutely dominated by trolls. And the reason I say that is because what they do is they sit in their stupid chats and servers and restreams, and they all talk to each other. And already people told me that people voted for Lorcana overwhelmingly because they think that Lorcana will not work. They actually think that the Lorcana cards are not going to be interesting because it's Disney. And they think that people aren't going to, want to contribute to see me unpack the Lorcana cards. So they all voted overwhelmingly for...
They'll probably be interesting. I think everybody might think it's funny because it's a creepy 44-year-old man opening Disney cards. It's weird. It's fucking weird. You can still do whatever you want to do. That's fine. It's not illegal, but it's fucking weird.
Arcana, okay, or Lorcana, excuse me. Which is funny. To be frank with you, the Lorcana cards, yeah, some of the normal cards don't look great, but the hits look amazing. Like, seriously, they're really good quality cards. So, I just find it funny that people, like, hate on Disney. Like, I remember years ago when I played Disney Dreamlight Valley, right? And people were like, ha, it's a kiddie game, no one's gonna like it. And then it ended up being a hit for a while. People really liked it and were supporting it and wanted more.
You got giddy about the Disney cards. Maybe the people who liked you talked about the One Piece cards in a mediocre way. You talked about Pal World in a mediocre kind of way. You got giddy as shit like your boyfriend proposed to you when you talked about them Disney cards. And then they say, well, here, man, open the Disney cards. No, this poll is skewed. We will be opening Pal World cards. Like, you're a freak. I don't know how else to say this. Like, you're a fucking freak, dude.
They don't get it. They're very simple-minded people, these trolls. So, to be honest with you, I think that...
Yeah, I'm the one who's simple-minded. Right, okay.
Lorcana will work, but to be honest, the second place winner was Pal World, and I think that the majority of legit viewers voted for Pal World, and then the trolls came in and troll voted Lorcana. I don't know what do you want to do? Like, I really don't know what to do. Like I said, my personal choice would be to do Pal World, and then maybe do Lorcana.
And there it is.
After, because we just did One Piece, right? And One Piece, the next box I think will be great, but we don't have to rush into it. We can take our time.
Why did you buy them if you weren't going to open them? Like, you got so giddy, and then that got voted for, And then you backpedaled like you're embarrassed that you bought Disney cards. Say it with your fucking chest out and rip them fucking cards open, dude. Like, if you're gonna do this.
Back to One Piece. You know what I'm saying? I think that might be the way to go. By the way, shout out to John, who has upped his membership. Thank you, John. I appreciate that.
He's getting defensive because he's excited. Exactly. Everyone saw him like a 6-year-old on fucking Christmas morning. And then that's what won the poll. And it almost seems like he's ashamed of it or embarrassed of it. Like, you're the one who got giddy when you said you bought him, Artard. What the fuck?
Mercury Play says, well, why are you interested in Pal World? You dropped the game. I like the game. I really do. I would have kept playing it if we could have gotten interest for it, and we just didn't.
Interest equals money.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we tried.
This is not a hot take.
And we could not retain interest. I don't know what to tell you. People weren't showing up and supporting the streams. So
I think people were showing up. They weren't giving you money.
I literally said, let's not play, let's just hang out. And I hung out for an hour, and you guys flood supported the stream, and we ended up opening packs and everything. So that's what I mean. Like, sometimes the game doesn't work. You just want to hang out with me instead, and we do, and it works. So I'm not going to go back to that game, to be honest.
It's not a thing that will ever happen.
We tried it twice, and both times had exactly the same result. People told me it was boring and wouldn't support it or show up for it, so I gave up. You know? I mean, there's not much I can really do about that.
You could not give up and keep going, especially now that you've bought these cards.
So
no money, no nothing, JD. No money, no nothing.
Yeah, so I guess, I would say either Pal World or Lorcana will be the next box, right? I think the Pal World cards are really exciting right now because no one knows the value. It'll be interesting to see what the hits look like because no one knows what they look like. And the pricing is completely unknown. No one knows what these things will go for. So I could get a card here that looks amazing and it's worth nothing. I could get a card that looks like shit and it's worth thousands of dollars. You know what I mean? Like, no one knows anything. So, I say Pal World. How about that? First thing we're going to do is open Pal World.
See, why did we do this? Why did we do this? We all called this 20 minutes ago.
Now, the good news is there's only 12 packs in the Pal World box. The packs are 7 cards each.
The good news is thank God we don't have to fucking live with you. I can only imagine the fucking misery of what that would bring to somebody. God damn.
Right? And in regards to this, likely we're going to be done with them sooner rather than later, right? Even on a slow day around here, I still open a few packs. So we're going to be through Pal World, and then if you guys want Lorcana next, I'm down for that. Why don't we do Pal World first, which will be done quickly? That way we hit them when the hype is real for them, because the hype is real for them right now, and then we try Lorcana. That's what I think we should do. And then after that, we determine do we open the One Piece, do we go back and finish the Pitch Black box? I think that's what we should do. Okay?
Then why did you ask? You already knew what you wanted to do, so why would you ask anybody any the fuck way? You're just going to do whatever the fuck you want to do, and we've wasted 20 minutes because Grandpa doesn't know what the fuck else to talk about.
Okay, cool.
This is stupid. This is all so fucking stupid.
Someone just tipped me $1, says, you and Couch should check out a game called Fields of Mystria. It's a 1.0 release on August 5th. I think you'll enjoy watching it with your wife. It's an art style inspired by Sailor Moon and 90s anime.
No one cares. Move on.
Yapping. All right? Now, I'd like to be interactive. I'd like to take in your questions. I'd like to talk with you and have discussion for the rest of the show. So
why are you so fucking stupid? Can we start there? That's where I'd like to start.
On everyone's mind here. Anything that's going on in gaming that I should know about. I'll be honest with you, I'm out of the loop because I had the day off and I wasn't really paying attention. So maybe there's something I missed that I should know about. I would love to hear it, okay? And thank you to Secret Rain, 4 months as a supporter, and says, I voted Lorcana Phil. I believe you. So that's what we will do. These
yeah, you're like little, like your weirdo, like dented fucking audience wants the Disney cards. I don't know why we're going to act like ashamed and embarrassed now.
World cards will be through quickly. We will. So few packs. And then we'll go to Lorcana. Jade, how you doing, man? Welcome back. How was your weekend? You went to that convention, right? Cool.
Oh boy, silence. Move on. Silence.
Yeah, you know, it sucks because gaming became video games and gaming in general. When I say gaming, I don't mean card games and stuff. I'm just talking about video games, right? Video games became the
Wow, are we going to talk about video games?
#1 entertainment medium in the world. More people were playing video games, spending money on video games, etc., than any other form of entertainment. You have to understand that might change. What might happen is the only real prominent gaming might be right here on your phone because these games are free. These games, as long as you have a phone, you download the game on the phone and you play it for free.
Don't tell Scopely they're free. don't do that.
Now, of course, there's microtransactions out the butt, right? We know that.
Yeah, you know that to the tune of over $300,000. You know that, don't you?
Hey, the game's free and you don't need an insane investment.
Disney Tuber Arc is next after Pokegrift dies. Pokegrift is dying.
In order to
Pokegrift came in third. It was the Disney, and then it was Pal World, and then it was Pokemon, and then it was One Piece. So
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's realistic to do because everyone needs a phone regardless. So yeah, it's that simple. Is gaming might be a phone thing because no one wants to spend thousands of dollars on a dedicated gaming machine anymore. And it's all digital and you don't want to spend a lot of money for digital, so you just play the freebie stuff, right?
That's never going to happen.
It sucks, but it is what it is. And I'm thinking, hey, at least for people who are streamers and creators, it's viable, right? This is our business. But sadly, for the common person, it may be more, hey, you want to see if the game's new or hot or interesting, you got to watch creator before you invest. What's happened is, remember, a lot of people just buy games solely off hype, off marketing. But now it's going to be, well, it's too expensive. So I don't want to make an impulse buy just based on hype. I'm going to wait to see someone play it first, and then I'm going to judge for myself based on their experience with said game, if they liked it or not, if it's something that looks like I would want based on their gameplay, right? So, there you go. By the way, the cards are almost here. So live on the show, I'm actually going to show you these new boxes of cards that I got. They're about to arrive. They're actually really close, so that's nice. Okay. Erdeming says, yesterday during your day off, I watched your Super Mario Sunshine playthrough. There were a lot of...
Who cares?
And what's the other one? Raid Shadow Legends, right? That's one, right? Candy Crush. Okay, fair enough. Maybe Candy Crush. Okay. So we're talking about all those, right? Pokemon Go, perhaps.
No one can say WWE Champions because it's banned in his chat.
I don't know how much people spend on Pokemon Go, right? Clash Royale. I've heard of that one. Clash Royale. I've definitely heard of that one, right? Perhaps
Move on.
copies. Because if the money dries up, then these companies are forced.
Wonder if he gets the cards. You guys want to jump to him just getting the cards?
It's been a bit since
I guarantee he'll delay the gameplay to see the cards because he doesn't want to play the game anyway.
watched a movie. I saw a movie. This is a while ago.
Maybe we'll do that. You guys let me know if you want to jump to the cards. DSP #1 fan, I appreciate the 2. Did a fan see you at the store or is it AI?
It was a movie where a guy
Nobody saw me at the store. Someone saw DSP at the store.
was like the star of his own version of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I don't know if any of you even know what Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood is anymore because it's very ancient and they don't really make that kind of show
That
anymore.
is correct, movie sign. He is tracking him live.
But I used to watch Mr. Rogers when I was growing up, and this movie is a horror movie because this guy's in Mr. Rogers.
Oh God, what are we doing? Let's see. Let's see if we can get to the cards here.
Okay?
Oh, we're movement. We're movement. I'm drunk too. We're moving. There's movement.
Then we've got Disney Lore.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so he fucked off.
Okay, I'm back, and I got the goods. You guys ready? So first off, as I promised you, another box of Prismatic Evolutions, and this is going to be the big rewards box, where if we get a $100 contribution all in one go, or if we hit 250 cumulative on any stream, we open a pack of this. So I got another one of this, so we would have it. Okay?
Oh boy.
Then
I'm
we-
sure you guys are all like super fucking excited. Here we go. Here they are.
Got Disney Lorcana for the very first time.
There it is.
Reign of Jafar is the name of this set. So it's got Jafar from Aladdin in the middle. On the right there, I think that's Rapunzel. On the left, it's Minnie Mouse. That's about all I can tell. But I did look this up, so it is.
So you don't know anybody, basically. So we're doing Magic the Gathering all over again, where you don't know any fucking body. Okay.
Is 24 packs, 12 cards per pack. So it's actually
JD, this is sad as fuck, dude. Is what this is. You are not lying.
exactly the same as One Piece. It's actually the same exact amount of cards and everything in a box as One Piece. Okay?
Who cares?
I looked
man?
these cards up, this set.
I bet you did.
There's a $300+ Lion King card in this set. I'm serious. I want it. I want the Lion King, man. I want it. So anyway, you can see it is factory sealed. It says Lorcana all over it. It is definitely sealed. No one opened it or anything. Although it is a little beat up, which kind of annoys me. The box edges are there kind of messed up, right? So if you guys really want me to open Lorcana first, we will. Because people voted in the poll and said we want Lorcana. I'd be down for it. It's something different. You know? Let's see what the cards look like. Again, let's judge the value against other cards. I mean, I wanted to do Power World first, but if you guys really want Lorcana, we'll do Lorcana first. Okay? I wish I had the Lion King card, but we don't know till we open. We don't know if I have the Lion King card till we open the packs, all right?
So
if you
give me $5,000 and we'll open the whole box right now.
want to see it, support right now. Let's go. Let's get some packs ripped, right? Let's do it.
You see these thousands of dollars worth of cards here. Where's the money, assholes?
Nothing here says Lorcana has a simple rating system in ascending order. You can Google Lorcana rarity systems and have it handy. The higher the symbol, the more it's worth. Easy as that. Interesting. So they've done it very simple. Level 12 Barbarian did a $5 super chat and says, you make top tier content. I've been watching you for years. Keep it up and ignore all of your haters. Thank you so much. To Lord Earth, could I possibly think about all the characters from Disney all at once and tell you my dollar cards, but they're still awesome cards. Like, I got some good luck. So, Lion King, baby, we're doing it. I'm getting it.
Even if I have to buy it off of, buy another box.
Starshine Radiant says, I believe the key to success is finding balance in all things, and I believe you're finding a good balance of content to maximize your success right now.
Literally, all we've talked about today are cards. How is this a good balance?
This is awesome because we already got early support. You know what I'm saying? We got early support. Things are going smooth. We're going to have a nice, chill, relaxing stream of Assassin's Creed, right? Then we're going to open Lorcana cards for the first time. This is going to be neat. It's going to be a great stream.
Neato, you guys.
Secret Rain for $2. Do you like Pete? Did you see the Goofy movie? Actually, I think I saw the Goofy movie once ever, a long time ago.
Well, shame on you. That movie fucking slaps.
And I don't really remember it. Yeah. Trying to do stuff that maybe was too peachy. I don't know.
Well, I appreciate the $220, $760 plus shipping. Yep, $1,000. Yikes, $1,000.
Anya,
And he'll make thousands. So
I don't know because we didn't get to play Marvel Tokon enough during the beta. I tried to play it on that one day that I dedicated to playing it, and half the day didn't work because it was down. The other half we couldn't get matchmaking to work, so I had to play against people. It's not necessarily in the realm of games, but something different. I have the ability to do that, and I can do it however I want, whenever I want, and no one has any ability to sit there and whine and criticize because it's not their content, it's mine, right? So I admit, in the last 3 months that we've been doing this, I've adopted it a bit, adjusted it, right? We were doing it one way, we said, all right, we'll change it, we'll do it different, and we did it a little differently or whatever. We found the way that it works, right? Having these milestones, it works. People contribute to see it. It's part of the content. I even separated it to be its own show, so it's not part of the gameplay. The gameplay is separate. It's not all about me talking about cards and everything during gameplay, right? That was a distinct thing I changed. Why on earth?
Movie sign, big ups, I appreciate the 5. And the saddest thing is that he didn't even come up with the grift. He had to copy this from someone else. Big ups on pulling the Pack Rat card with DSP pulling cards, and he pulled the Toxi card.
Would anyone be mad at me for opening packs of cards on a stream? That has something to do with them and their toxicity, not me. If any singular person had a problem that DSP bought Pokemon cards and opened them on his stream, that means they have some kind of a mental deficiency or problem, not me. Why are you worried about what I'm doing on my stream? What does it have to do with you? Nothing. And in truth, if it bothers you, it probably means your content's at risk because somebody else is doing it, and now you're upset about it, right? So maybe that says more about you than me. So that's what happened with the Pokemon stuff. Now, I started opening
I am felted and sad and seething and coping. He just called me out, you guys. Whatever will I do?
Magic cards. I started opening One Piece cards. I have absolutely no idea if anyone cares. In regards to Disney, again, this is just another thing I'm doing as part of my content. I would hope that it shouldn't or wouldn't affect anyone in another community. If the Disney Lorcana content creators are a nice community, I'm glad to hear that. I don't want to be a part of that or associate with that or have any toxicity or negativity towards them happening. So that's why I don't bring it up. I'm not even going to research it or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't want to talk about it because I feel like if I mention anything, it's going to be negative, right? If I say a word about anything, someone has to turn it into something toxic or negative, so I just prefer to say nothing. So here's what I have to say. If you're a Pokemon YouTuber, if you're a Magic YouTuber, if you are a One Piece YouTuber, if you're a Lorcana YouTuber, if you do it full-time or just as a hobby, if you've been doing it for 5 days or 5 years or, longer than me, good luck. Good on ya. I wish you the best. I hope that you have good pulls and a great business for the rest of your life, right? I really do. It's nothing but positivity from me. But understand, I'm not part of your community. I don't wish to be because of the toxicity that follows me.
Nobody cares whether or not you're a part of the community.
That's why I stay away. That's why I'm not watching other people's content. I'm not referencing it. I'm not trying to
Yes, you are.
copy it.
You're No, you might not be referencing it because you don't want anyone to know that you watch, but you're absolutely watching.
Just doing it for myself the way that I do it. I just want to be left alone. So just don't bring me up. Keep my name out of your mouth, and then basically no one will bother you. But that's the problem is these people are like, oh, I'm going to be toxic about Phil. And the next thing you know, they're probably got my trolls coming and talking to them and stuff. And it's like, that's what happens. You gotta mind your own business. You know what I'm saying?
I actually promote that nobody ever speaks to you ever. So I don't send people out to try to fuck with you. In fact, I think that we should all avoid you like you have the plague, and we should never speak, to you in any way, shape, or form.
Okay? And that's all I do. Have I mentioned a single Pokatuber? No, I don't know any of them. I don't care.
He knows. He just won't say it. He watches all these different folks opening all these cards in, all these different communities. He knows who they are, for sure.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But, yeah, I don't wish anything negative on anyone, and I do hope that everyone out there makes good content. I'm not part of that.
Correct, Fatal. He's watching other card content.
Yep. Doing stuff for myself in my own way. Leave me alone. There you go.
You heard the man. Leave him alone. I think that is a good statement. Just lean back at a correct distance and then just point and laugh. We'd rather talk to each other about how much you suck. Most true statement all day. Right. No, I don't really want to talk to him. I don't recommend anybody go and talk to him. This man's fucking exhausting. Yeah, I just kind of want to sit over here with you guys and shit talk him and just do our own thing.
What's up, Team Michael? How are you?
He wants to gatekeep other communities. Well, of course he does. My husband misheard you and thought you said, go forth and destroy him. He destroys himself. We don't have to do that. We can watch here from a safe distance together, like the cool kids smoking behind the high school, and we can point at him and laugh, and we don't have to do anything. This man is here because of himself and nobody else. Sir, hello.
Should we jump into Assassin's Creed? Last chance. Tag me in either chat if you have a
No, I don't want anyone to tag you.
No,
No one
doesn't
wants
matter.
to tag you. No one wants to talk to you, dude.
doesn't affect me.
What was that?
That should
Something happened here. What was this?
No, it's hilarious. Do you see what they're saying on X? I don't care. I'm on X and I don't see what they're saying on X. That should tell
You got everyone blocked, you idiot.
you about how important it is when people talk about me on X. Nothing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me. It's nonsense. It's white noise from a bunch of boring people who spend all their time online and their opinions don't matter. I don't care what people say about me on X at all. I don't give a fuck.
I'm a big, strong, tough boy. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they say about me. They're all just stupid and retarded and brain dead. I'm the biggest, bravest boy ever.
And we know, man. Cool, good for you. Sir, you've also gone brain
September.
dead and forgotten how to speak. Hello.
Oh, I don't, again, I'm not into Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, it's so funny because people keep saying Yu-Gi-Oh!, right? Just because it's a prominent TCG. But, like, of all the ones to do, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was, like, the last one I would ever do. Like, I literally know nothing at all about Yu-Gi-Oh!
Magic should have been the last one you ever did. That shit was embarrassing.
I don't think so.
Exactly, barbecue pigeon. He's got everyone blocked. Sir,
With their kids and stuff. That's neat. That's neat. I'm glad to hear that. Again, you understand why I don't want idiots who won't do toxic stuff, though.
just play the game, man.
They're serialized. Ethan Ralph has literally never contacted me behind the scenes for any kind of association.
No one cares about what that weirdo
Why on
is
earth would-
doing.
So why would he ever want me as part of his content? Right?
Nobody wants you to be in their content. Move on. Move on, Grandpa. Time to play the game. All right. So we are going to play the game. Let's get a shot and let's see what's going on live. Let's see where he's at as far as money. Let's see these dents pay for these Disney cards.
No?
Fishing feeds from here, and I'm their catch by the armor.
Oh, King's Tax, $111.
Here reeks of iron and rot.
You mistake.
Oh, I see this overstuffed Wednesday plush, which is Iron Cuck gave him $50. Yep. So there we go. So he's at $111, and I guess we will have to see what's going on with these Disney cards. So that is exactly what we will do. We will leave Philipper here, and we will come back tomorrow and see. We will watch the stupid pack rippy thing, and we'll see how Disney went for him, or Pal World, or I don't know. I'm not trying to keep all of his shit straight, and I recommend that you don't try to do that either. So I appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. We'll come back and do it again tomorrow. I invite you to sub to the channel if you would like to do that. As always, you don't have to if you don't want to, because I'm not your mom. I don't get to tell you what to do. Big ups, everybody. Be safe. Have a terrific day. And as always, stay toxic, my friends.